very early on this Saturday morning. The sun has yet to make an appearance here in Summerside, PEI. For some curlers, their first step towards an Olympic berth begins here in Summerside. Every slide, every delivery, every sweep of a stone, every point becomes magnified. 28 teams, all with different stories. However, they have one thing in common, all aiming for an Olympic berth. The Home Hardware Road to the Roar is next. The lights are on and we are ready to curl on this, the final weekend of the Home Hardware Road to the Roar here at Credit Union Place in Summerside. As on this Saturday morning, Remembrance Day, we say hello Canada. Welcome to our weekend coverage. Cheryl Russ alongside. 28 teams began play last Monday. For some, it'll be a first step to what they hope will be a berth in Korea. For others, it'll be their last chance to make that goal of being an Olympic representative for Canada. Let's show you how the teams wound up pool play as of last night. On the men's side, 14 teams, of course. Glenn Howard, the only team to go through undefeated. John Morris, they'll through to the playoffs. Charlie Thomas, Brendan Botcher on that side. But look at all the teams at 3-3, meaning there are tiebreakers in both pools. Coming up, Jamie Murphy plays Jason Gunnlaugson. That's our feature. On the women's side, again, 14 teams. Julie Tippin, Kelsey Rock are winners of Pool A, but we have tiebreakers there as well. And on Pool B, Krista McCarville, Brianne Mayer, both 4-2, but again, tiebreaker, and Carrie Anderson and Sherry Madon is coming up. So we have 28 teams. Russ, 19 still alive after pool play. That just is parity with a capital P.
I've never seen it. Look at Julie Tippin. If she misses the 8-foot in her last shot in the last game of the round robin, all 7 teams in a 17 pool would have been tied at 3-3. 68% of the teams actually got through the round robin. I've never seen anything like that. So you just know it's going to come down to one shot that's going to end or keep a dream alive for the Olympics.
Well, that just adds to the pressure.
It does. You could just feel it when this season began. You could just feel the difference, the intensity. That's the Olympic pressure. It's that once in every 4-year opportunity. Now you've got a tiebreaker game. You lose this, you're done. You win this, you go on for a chance to play in the biggest event of your life.
So when we come back, our featured game will be a tiebreaker. Hoping to move on out of Halifax, Jamie Murphy, Jason Gunnlaugson will be his opponent on this Remembrance Day. And make sure to thank your servicemen and women.
The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Well, it is a tie-breaking Saturday morning here. Carrie Anderson out of Winnipeg against Sherry Madon to decide who moves on. And it is William Lyburn from the Granite in Winnipeg against Brampton, Ontario's Dana Durrell. Again, trying to move on and keep their Olympic dreams alive. And in this tiebreaker, it is Jamie Murphy against Jason Gunnlaugson. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. And here is Team Murphy out of the Halifax Curling Club, skipped by Jamie Murphy. Their lead is Phil Crowell, Scott Zachary, and the veteran Paul Fleming throwing the third stone in their first year together. Out of the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg, they are skipped by Jason Gunnlaugson, who joined this team at the beginning of the year. Connor Negelvan throws the lead stones. Ian McMillan and Alex Forrest round out this field. Again, all finishing at 3-3 after a very, very tight round robin. And it will be Jamie Murphy that does have the last rock. He's playing the red stones. Gunnlaugson the yellow, as the skip is out and has the brush down for his lead. This is Connor Negevin. Jason saying before the game, Russ, that it is one of those events. Very short, very intense. One shot missed here, made here, obviously determines whether you win or lose. But you can't afford those losses. You don't have the time, and to get into a tiebreaker really is a win.
Yeah, it certainly is, but now it's got to be win-win and keep on winning. It's your only choice here. And there, we talked in the opening about the parity, and no better example than right here. Now, Gunner's team has a lot more points on this the side of the stats. They're doing much better than Jamie Murphy's team, but Murphy's a veteran. He's got Paul Fleming with him, another veteran. They're not afraid of this type of moment, and that could make a big difference here.
Phil Crowell throwing the lead stones, the 39-year-old out of Dartmouth.
Fine. Well, that all being said, you get down to this point, and it's a sudden death game, and you've got to just focus on what you've got to do out there and not think of that, and it's tough to do. You've played all week for this opportunity.
Shot, Phil.
Hey, bud. Shot, bud.
Ice has been nice. They've been getting 4.5 to 5 feet of curl. Curlers, the first day they had issues with frost, and none since. It's been a great surface.
Well, the weather, as you were saying, in the Maritimes has been wonderful. In fact, the golf course right behind our hotel still had the pins in and right on the water.
Coming down. Lock it on. Room.
Oh, wait, room.
Lionel. Just to it. Little bounce.
Take straight.
Just Ian, go,
Ian.
go, go.
Ian.
Yeah. Got it.
Good job.
Nice, Connor.
Great job.
All right. Let's take a look at the keys to the game now. We'll start with Jamie Murphy.
Well, Jamie needs to throw some long guards up, in my opinion. Jason Gunnlaugson can just throw those bullets in there. The whole young team can. So you want to keep those guards longer so they don't make those run backs. That puts some more rocks in play, and then go later in the end, after the front end sets you up. Go with Paul, because Paul Fleming's, you know, he lost the Brier final one year. He's been there, done that. He's not going to be afraid of this type of situation. He's a great finesse player, good hitter. That's when you make your move at the third position.
Paul's good. We're there.
Get up.
Okay. And for Jason Gunnlaugson.
Well, you talked about this team being great hitters, but what's impressed me this week is their draw, and it's been the back end has got almost a 10% advantage on the Murphy back end. And what they do well, limit scoring. Just limit the amount of points you give the other guys and score some ends yourself with hammer.
Touching in's fine.
The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. Right now, Yellowstone, Gunnlaugson sitting the shot rock after the lead stones. Murphy with the last rock, the hammer playing the red rocks.
Do you think that improvement you see, sorry Russ, that improvement you see on a Gunnlaugson with draw weight, the last time we really saw him was in 09 at the trials. He was 25, and hitting was his go-to shot all the time, and I think you can see that his game has improved and grown just with maturity.
Well, it's funny you say, because I brought that up and I said, look, you know, we haven't seen a lot of you. You've had your experiences in Russia and the like. But we thought of you. There was a YouTube video, actually. Remember it? With somebody suggested it was the fastest takeout ever.
Right.
Ran down the circuit. It was,
Right.
I mean, it was a rocket on ice. And he said, look, I've changed. I think the game has forced you to change. But by the same token, the good hitters have now become good drawers, in his estimation. And the good drawers, Russ, because of the brushing.
Yes.
And the game has evolved now to where everyone has to play all aspects of the game.
Well, we talked again in the opening about the parity. Oh, got that piece of that beautiful shot.
And just hit 3.
But the parity at the point now, this day and age, you have to have it all. You have to have all the shots. The ace reading skills always get overlooked because the ice is so good now, but any little idiosyncrasies, one of these skips might pick up on it quicker. We talked about Gunner having that hitting ability, but it was a one-dimensional team. It really was, and that didn't get him quite far enough. And now you've got a team that can put some points on the board too, and once they're ahead, luck out.
Heavy. Real heavy. Really heavy.
Curl. Whoa.
Really heavy.
Straight.
Yeah.
Ian McMillan.
Hard! Whoa! Hard! Yep. Hard! Yep.
Close to this
Go
roll.
on, go, 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 go! Get up, hard.
There's a
hard.
great example
And
of a
rolls
touch
it
shot.
underneath and almost corner frozen.
Have one, Nails. I never said hard on the first one, really, eh?
He didn't overthrow this either. I love the weight choice on this. Gives you the opportunity to make this great roll.
Just a little off.
That's exactly the difference, isn't it? You burst onto the men's scene and you see, oh, wait a minute, some of these veterans have a different arsenal here, and what a great weight choice there.
Okay. Okay. Go up. Weight's good.
That was just a save shot for the end. They were looking like they were in trouble for Gunnlaugson team.
Back four. Back four. Back eight.
Whoa.
Back four. Whoa.
Good, Paul.
Trying to get to the
Hard, you gotta go
nose,
in hard.
sit
Stay
right
close,
on
Phil.
top of that
Hard
yellow
ball,
stone.
Hard ball. Hard ball. Hard. Hard.
Good shot.
Shot.
Very nice.
To grab shot rock, Scott Zachary.
Good, Scott.
Perfect. 10 ends, 38 minutes of thinking time, 2 1-minute
Good
timeouts
shot. Yeah, that's good.
Real good.
Yeah.
on this Saturday morning final weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Road to the Roar. 2 men's teams, 2 women's teams will come out of this event to join the rest of the field. Already decided for
It's there.
Ottawa and the curling
Back
trials at the end of the
Middle
month
ball.
and
Back
first
eight.
week of first week of December.
Hard. You gotta get it over there. Back eight.
A little bit of danger here for Team Gunnlaugson, Cheryl. They don't get this in the right spot. They could be looking at 4.
Weight's good.
Try and get it right to the face frozen.
Come on, Ian. Go, Ian. Go, bud. You gotta keep going. Good, sweet. Okay. That's not bad.
It was a funny year for these teams. You know, they have all started earlier. They had to plan to try to peak at this, and then for 2 teams try to move on and peak at the trials.
I think
So a
here's
lot
good ball.
earlier start. August, we were hearing many of the teams were starting to play in August. Front load their year, so they were playing quite a few events early and then take a couple weeks before these pre-trials and work on the technical and get some rest and come in here ready to play.
Well, this is certainly the more experienced team. Jamie Murphy out of the Halifax Curling Club, and a lot of it is with Paul Fleming.
Top 8.
Those Canadian titles at the mixed level. Russ mentioned, of course, a runner-up,
Get her
playing
top
with
8
Sean
points.
Adams at the 05
Line.
Tim Hortons Briar.
Close to the line.
Top four.
Whoa, then.
Joining Murphy for this first
Top
season.
four. Top four.
Oh, can't bounce it.
Well, we are. We are.
And not quite enough. It still leaves Murphy sitting the 1
Okay, not bad.
with last rock here in this first.
Hey, Paul. Shot put. Start it. I think we are. We're shot.
He said we're 1, but
Looks like it.
is this ever helping him?
Pick our yellow out. Okay.
They played in round robin in their pool
Where do you want it?
earlier this week, and Murphy won 7-6.
Okay.
Shot of the 4 foot.
Yeah, short if anything here.
Beating this one.
Just got to beat the back 8 one.
You need same speed?
Yeah, it's same speed.
Okay.
That's
Take
the
that
other thing
little
that
bit.
stood out to me,
Yeah, take
Cheryl.
that
Not only were they at the end of the round robin when the smoke cleared, how close the records were, but all the games during the week were that close.
Pretty positive, eh?
Yeah, not
All
many
there,
runaways
guys.
out there. You can just see, as you said, the parity of the field.
Where are we now?
I think too, for an Olympic berth, you play a little bit more cautiously. You know, it's not like you're, you lose in the Bonspiel, you go to Bonspiel the next weekend. So it's you got to be so careful not to give up a big end.
Got to be deeper than the yellow.
Hard! Oh, no, that's the worst spot we can put it.
Oh, yellow doubles there.
Oh, that's terrible.
They were trying to get it to back 4. We're cornered on that top red. Worst spot ever.
It's probably almost what you can see.
It's just queued up beautifully
You're
now.
probably never hitting the red.
Yeah.
Real thin to hit this red.
The left-hand yellow will definitely go if they
I was
get it
thinking
right.
normal.
It just
I saw
depends if
Scott's
they
here.
can get lucky
Okay.
enough to get it through there. All of a sudden, there's a pile of red in there. Tricky to get that one that was just thrown, though, past the back rocks.
Yeah, we got her.
Just a hair high side, eh?
Just slightly.
Definitely hold
Just,
it,
if you
too.
could just tick that yellow in the little red sandwich there, it could go right through.
No, he doesn't serve sandwiches. He serves fish and chips.
Which is,
Okay, and those sandwiches for Paul Fleming.
and are they ever good? I was in there this
There
summer.
you go. There you go. 5-star review. There you go. Perfect. And through the hole.
Keep going.
Almost.
Nearly, but it will still leave Murphy sitting the one very close for a second shot. And I believe it is Gunnlaugson at the back of the 4 that is second.
They were trying to go in this to get it to curl just a bit.
Just catches the stone back 8.
Not that it really matters.
Doesn't matter too much. It's definitely not us.
Middle 8.
Pretty much the same shot they just threw. They're just going to be frozen down here on top of that shot stone. They've seen this path.
So it's the first year for Jason Gunnlaugson with this team out of the Granite in Winnipeg. He got the call in the summer. He was a free agent. He had no team. And their skip, Matt Dunstone, junior champion, of course, he had left to go to Saskatchewan to join Steve Laycock's team. And so they were looking for a skip. And they had their spot, of course, here at the Road 2. So he joined them, and here they are in this tiebreaker. And of course, the rule is you can only change one member. So that's why he could, and this team could still play.
Line's really good.
Pretty good pickup, and they seem to have meshed very well this year so far.
More the better.
Come on, Ian.
Hard boys.
Come on, Ian. Don't stop, bud.
Big scrub by
Wants to curl.
Negovan and McMillan. And great sweep. As they'll pick up a shot, Rock sitting top of the button.
Dead nuts jams at least.
It's a very young team. The most experienced really would be Gunnlaugson. Nobody's been to a Brier. Other previous experience are university championships or Canadian juniors.
That shows you a lot, though, Cheryl. They knew right away they had to brush that. Heads were down. They made it perfect. Didn't overbrush it. It's easily be amped up in a game like this for a young team, and they put that on the X.
I was actually surprised it didn't curl more at the end. The way it was perfect. We've seen a lot of good finish on this ice.
Scott's calling peeling the guard's not bad. If they freeze another one, it's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get rid of it.
Yeah. Just make it. Just control, Murph.
Yeah.
Half rock will make this, but you might lose the one you're raising. So I think to hit it absolutely perfect and get it in behind the guard, Jamie's got to hit the object rock really, really thin. As thin as he can, Cheryl.
They talked about peeling that top yellow guard that you could see, opening it up, but I think the problem would be if the Gunnlaugson froze another one down in there, they might be in a lot of trouble.
Which he'd probably make, wouldn't he? He just made it.
I like this, but this is thin.
Control. Yep.
3 times the Brier. Last year went 4 and 7 after coming through the pre-qualifying at the Tim Hortons Brier. And not quite far enough as the Gunnlaugson stone still there. Sits back edge of the 4 shot rock.
And the same pocket to come down into if he chooses.
Longer's fine.
To throw that a little harder, hit it a little thinner, one or the other. Just a bad break the way those reds spilled to the open side.
Is that max ice? Good. That's ice close. Max ice, I think, eh?
So where do you go with this one, Russ? Do you leave it higher? I mean, you'd love to be sitting 2, of course, but would you come to the back and use the backing and give him a single, or would you try to leave it higher?
Really could. You just don't move the back one very far because there might be a double on those yellows. And take a look at that that picture right there. There is a tough yellow double for a pile of enough to win the game. So he has to get this in here. I know he just threw it, but this is big pressure. These are the type you start, first and there's a bit of pebble. You've got some backing. You could easily throw this 3 feet heavy.
A little heavy? 50 I had.
I like the advantage that he just threw it and the brushers just swept it there.
T-line. Back 4. T-line.
So a little heavy, they said, out of his hand. And
Connor in.
so Negovan and McMillan now just with a dust, and here they go.
Wait, sir.
Connor's rock.
Connor's right here.
Line
Connor.
only.
Right here, Connor.
Negovan.
Sit, honey.
And sit it does. T-line edge to sit 2. Final stone belonging to Jamie Murphy.
Great awareness by the brushers, no panic. They knew it was a little hot.
Look at jam.
It's only for 2 max,
Yeah, like if he gets it over, his red's slamming into all this, right?
Yeah.
Could you make this? Could you sneak that yellow between those two reds on a double chance or not?
Not that way, but what
No?
I think what they're cooking up here, and this is the dangerous shot, but they're actually trying to come down here with peel weight, kick it off sideways, and try to make the something
Wow.
like that.
All
Wow,
right.
too early in the morning for that. My goodness, you got to be careful here. If you float this out or tick the guard, it's a steal at 2.
But the reward could be massive.
Whoa! Final stone. Trying to come off their own. Make the double. Pick up 2, maybe 3. Oh, I hit it too thick. Didn't come over. And it will be a steal of 1.
One time.
Steal of 1, Jason Gunnlaugson out of the Granite in Winnipeg. In on the board on this Saturday morning, Remembrance Day. Road to the Roar. Into the Wayback Machine we go to Prince George, November of 2009. The Road to the Roar and a talented field, all with their sights set on the trials. Women's side, Crystal Webster, Kelly Scott, and Krista McCarville, along with Amber Holland, all booked their spots in Edmonton. While on the men's side, Jeff Stoughton, Pat Simmons, Wayne Madaw, Jason Gunnlaugson. They are the 4 teams that would advance, and a month later to the Roar of the Rings. So as we take a look back to the Road to the Roar in 13, it was Renee Sonnenberg and Val Sweeting coming out, John Moores and Brad Jacobs, and of course those two would meet in the final that year. And of course Jacobs going on to win the gold medal. So it's not impossible. The question always, as we welcome you back to Summerside and Credit Union Place, is can you in fact peak 3 times here and then in about 3 weeks time manage it again to get out of and represent your country, and then of course you have a longer gap till February and play for the country.
Yeah, and and I think that gap is between the trials and the Olympics is the advantage. These two, I think there's a lot of teams in the trials that would tell you if they could play this event and guarantee they had a win out of it, that they would play it, just because you get that reps on arena ice, a little bit of the pressure. You go into those trials feeling pretty confident. So, those two I don't mind, and then you get a break in between there and the Olympics. But that break for some new teams that have maybe never been before can be overwhelming. You and I talked about that, Russ.
Oh, for sure. Just the mental exhaustion to try to get through all those 3 events too, because it's not just about beating some of the best teams on the planet, but the media and all the other wager pulled in different directions. But ask Brad Jacobs.
Done.
He did it, and he did it with ease at the Olympics. And once they had a bad start, they lost a couple early, and after that they were unbelievable.
Shot, Phil.
Let's begin our updates with a tiebreaker featuring Dana Durrell out of Brampton against William Lyburn from the Granite Club. Now remember, these teams were in Group B. Charlie Thomas, the 2-time Canadian World Junior Champion, won that group. Brendan Botcher was awarded 2nd place. Greg Balsden also finished at 3-3. The winner of this game will still have to play another tiebreaker against Balsden to figure out the team, the 3rd team that will make the playoffs. And Durrell with an early lead there.
And you have to remember these are 10-end games too. All these games leading to any Olympics are 10-end, so it's a lot of curling for these teams.
Good, Ian. Hey, nice spot. Real nice.
Meanwhile, in the women's tie-breaking game, here we had 2 teams very experienced meeting in Carrie Anderson and Sherry Madaw. Anderson with Last Rock and blank the first hand.
Wait.
Did you find Cheryl?
I know it's early in the year.
We just found her, actually.
I looked for your name tag.
He had to look up.
I did.
Cheryl.
Did you find that you started to not necessarily tighten up, but get a little more cautious in these situations in how you had played the game?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was really actually impressed with Gunnlaugson in the first end and ignoring rocks, and especially without hammer, because you just instinctively tighten up a bit. You're a little more cautious. So much on the line.
I think it speaks to John Wall and his ice crew too. He's the head ice tech this week, and it's just a fabulous service.
Hard, Alex. Head down.
Doesn't seem to slow down late in the game either. It doesn't seem to lose curl. It's just all virtually, Truman story every single end. It's the same thing every time. That's what these athletes want. They don't want any surprises halfway through a game.
Once again, it is Jamie Murphy out of the Halifax Curling Club that does have the last rock, playing the Redstones.
It's good.
Yeah. First shot.
Yeah. Good call.
Oh boy.
Halfway.
It's falling apart. Full speed, eh? Yeah.
Well, after that blank in one, it appears that Sherry Madaw is sitting 2 for sure in the 12-foot. That might be a little biter out there at the top. So it's a draw to bite the white for Carrie Anderson and her team out of East St. Paul.
This is part of the game that Carrie has worked on this year. She's a great hitter, but she's really been working on her touch and her draw.
They won the Manitoba title a couple of years back. 2016 champions.
Good.
Selena Katz, Liz Fife, Kristen McCush for the single to take the lead in the second.
Good sweet ass time. Yeah, girl.
You heard the hog time, and the that shot for Carey was 14.6. That's a nice number. It's good speed, hog to hog. I was talking to John Wall this morning. He said last night it got as high as 15.5 hog to hog. It's a really good surface.
That's just slide out and blow on it fast.
Hey, Paul.
Paul Murphy.
Shot put. Fine.
What are you thinking, Phil?
Paul Fleming, pardon me, just ripping the guard to open things up.
That's the point you made earlier, Vic. I think everybody's a little tentative. They don't want to give up another steal to a team like Gunnlaugson, so they're keeping it as simple as they can here. A nose hit will sit 2 red. Team Gunnlaugson is going to have to put these guards in the right spot.
Halfway tight.
So far, so good. And it's tricky when the ice has got some good movement to get those guards exactly lined up like you want.
The fact that it's this consistent, though, I think makes it a little easier to make these guards, because you know yourself, sometimes you just soften the handle a little bit and it's gone, and it looks like it's pretty true.
Let her stop.
A bit for weight. Oh, we're good. Great
shot.
Great shot.
Good judge. Attaboy.
Should not there.
It's a game plan here.
He's going to make a move here.
Well, he doesn't always have to. He doesn't have to.
No, you just shave that. I mean, it might pull it out. It might chip it out. But I think if you try and hit the yellow on that 3 there, it just comes right back onto it. I'm just worried he's going to play that.
I know, but then we get the blank too.
But he might play that on his last one.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Then you got.
I guess he's still got the one. I think he's still got the blank.
That's no gimme either, though, is it?
No.
That's a straight pick.
And if he plays it and rubs on the front one, it's an easy use.
I don't hate one more peel, and then they might give us an opportunity to.
They're probably just going to guard again. I just have to be okay if we're okay with getting one. Whatever you like.
I like another peel for now, Murph. I think.
Well, listen, you want somebody, you've gone out and you've said, Paul, I want you to play with me. I want you to bring your experience. I know it's Murphy's call, but there's that experience of Fleming.
Exactly. And Paul's the type of guy, I've curled against Paul many a time, and he's really a team player. He's going to say the right thing. He just is. But they burned a little bit of time there, and they played, with all the rocks are playing the first end. They've got to keep an eye on that clock.
Remember, 38 minutes of thinking time.
Jump it. Shooter high for the double, or you got it way over?
Way out. Back line.
I feel like backline half is just going to be half rock double.
Just seemed like the right thing to do.
Well, yeah, but I don't
Like
think so.
I think backline half, you're right here.
Yeah, but we're on this side of the red.
I know, but he's just going right on the side of
Yeah,
it,
but
right?
then it's going to be a pair of pants. And
This is Durrell against Lyburn out of Pool B on the men's side. The winner of this one will still have another tiebreaker against Kingston, Ontario's Greg Balsden out of the Granite Curling Club. This is William Lyburn.
What a huge shot here, Beck. If he makes this perfectly, I think he can make the triple and score 2, maybe 3. If he misses, it's a steal or 2.
Trying to angle a stone back to get a couple of stones at the button. Bang, bang, touch 1. Oh, and he's now moved another stone, and this could be 2 for sure, possibly even 3 for Durrell.
Oh,
man.
Bad luck to even move that other red.
And no measurement at all. And so Durrell out of the Brampton Curling Club will pick up a steal of 3 in the second.
Okay, guys.
Oh, man, not that it was easy. It was an extremely hard shot, but if you make it perfect, you score a couple, maybe even 3. Down 4-0.
Little less.
It's how fast it can happen, eh? Lucky they've got 10 ends. They get a chance to get back in it.
You know what?
Yeah, if you're going to give that up, give it up early.
Yes, we.
Gunnlaugson's making a play at that shot stone. Try and get this just across.
Skid stones here in the second.
Wait's good.
Jason Gunnlaugson
Like a light hack. Hard. Light hack.
with a steal of 1 in the first.
Oh, wait's good.
Trying to tap it up.
Hard.
Negavan,
Wait's good. Heavy. Right up, right up. Heavy.
McMillan.
Okay.
All you count on the shooter. All you count on the
Forrest
shooter.
calling
Way
line
down.
and bangs it back.
Real good.
Nice shot,
Leaves
Jay.
Murphy sitting on the pin but surrounded.
Good shot.
Just enough the red goes for fun now, eh?
Yeah, it goes easy.
Is it 2?
This probably goes. It's still probably the right call, anyways.
It
Keeps
looks
the blank alive.
It looks pretty natural to me.
Within half?
Even a little thinner, maybe.
Okay. Let's make sure we nut this
Exactly.
here
exactly.
and kill that
yeah.
one.
Yeah. Like a third, Murph.
Yep.
Really interesting call by Jason there. Tapped him, shot rock.
Double top one.
But knowing he, by throwing it as soft as he did, kept his rock in front of that tee line, they have to deal with here.
How's that?
Looks like Max.
Okay.
Are they trying to throw the peel and hit it really thin, Cheryl?
Like a third of the stone.
Have the shooter catch that corner one.
Yep.
Well, they got to get it really thin or it's going to drag because they're.
Yep.
Hard Phil.
Yep.
Hard Phil.
Yes.
Trying to hold it.
Crowell, Zachary, Crowell. And now watch them land.
Go, go,
Let
go.
that
You
yellow
can.
go,
Good shot.
and they will sit 2.
What a nice shot.
Oh, man. What a beauty.
Nice throw.
Totally redeemed.
Good for now. Won't be in a minute.
Great shot. Left the double, though, with the
Nice
angles.
shot.
Well, that's the thing.
Winner, it goes.
It's funny. Jamie Murphy comes down. You think he's going, oh, I am happy with that. And then he goes, oh, I've left the double. Right? I mean, you never,
Yes.
you're only happy for that moment.
Till you
And,
look.
Yeah, then you look and go, okay. So.
Still got to make it, though. Pretty natural, about half a rock. I mean, it's a long way to travel, but Jason's got that upweight ability.
Yeah, this is his strength.
Yep. Hard corner, hard corner, hard.
Roll,
One.
hard.
A
Hard.
little
hard,
more.
go,
Over.
hurry,
Can he
go.
glue it on the corner? And no.
She
It's a
doesn't
little too
miss-
thick.
Yeah, he doesn't miss many of those.
No.
That caught them by surprise, either the weight or a little less ice.
It was pretty fat.
Yeah.
But I think
I
what
mean,
happens
that
is
one was the fake.
roll, hard.
Hard, go.
Hurry, go.
All the way.
Okay.
Boy, some great shot making here in the first 2 ends.
Control.
Final stone. Here in 2.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Lean. Whoa. Whoa.
Jamie Murphy.
Clean. Good.
Nice weight.
Very nice to pick up 2. So Murphy sets it up with a wonderful shot with his first. Gets a couple here in the second to take a 2-1 lead. Out of Halifax, Jamie Murphy puts a couple on the board with a terrific shot here. And we, as you say, we're so early and in a game that means so much, some terrific shot making.
Well, just to see the shot, you give him kudos, but he threw it soft enough because the worry for me was when he raised that red rock on the button, it was going to spin. That back red was going to spin. Makes it go farther, but he just threw it soft enough to kick that yellow far enough. Brilliant.
Gunnlaugson couldn't make the double, leaving the shot for 2. The key shot is brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere. So we go to the third on this Saturday morning here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island.
Weight's good.
Get her tight.
Province's second largest city of about 15,000. About an hour or so west of Charlottetown.
Line's perfect.
Weight's good.
And for the first time in the game, it will be Jason Gunnlaugson that does have last drop. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Not in. Real good.
Shot.
Pretty tight ice for this come around. The rock's pretty deep, which the rock they're trying to get around. That means this is going to curl farther.
T-line, top 4. Top 8. Top 8.
Okay, curl. Line's good.
Line's fine.
Gotta go. Okay, then go. I'll wait.
It's not sliding very good. Hard, guys.
Line's great. Hard line.
You know, here's an example. This is 25-year-old Connor
Come on, boy.
Negovan.
Go, 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 go.
His only previous national experience was a
Good slide, amazing.
Canadian juniors back in 2010 in Sorel Tracy.
I like your throw.
And he was
Good throw.
playing with Alex Forrest, who throws the third stones.
That's been such the difference with all the teams in this field. You see some experienced teams. You've got the Madaz, the Howard. You see some teams that, you know, maybe they didn't build specifically for this run, but they're going to get a lot of experience from this run if they don't get through and go on. So you see a lot of different teams. Some were built specifically to be here at this event, and we're planning on this. But you know, Murphy coming in on this team. You've got Gunnlaugson taking over Matt Dunstone's old team. You saw Pat Simmons taking over Gunnlaugsson's old team. So there's been a lot of movement.
And there's going to be more. And once this ends up, you know, you get the trials out of the way. There's going to be
well, the end of the season,
flying.
You bet. Yeah, I mean, you just a lot of brushes and brooms will be hung up and sliders put away, I think. Yeah, no doubt. Well, it's what's happened with the game, isn't it? It's that 4-year cycle. You know, we talk about the planning immediately after the games of Sochi. The planning started. It's a 4-year cycle. So here is the current field for the men and women, which begins December the 2nd in Ottawa, and the 2 places that and 2 teams that will come out of this event here in Summerside.
There's going to be a couple of world-class teams that are going to be have long weeks because it's just the math just doesn't work. They're all so good. They can't all win.
It's not too bad.
Normal.
It has to be the trials the toughest event teams ever play.
Yeah, you and I talked about it yesterday. There's no question. You tried to peak for that period of time. It's all the cream of the crop to begin with. 10 end games, 2 a day. It's very taxing.
It's good.
Great.
You see lots of teams that look back over their last 3 seasons, which is why you have that length of time to play, and they'll look and say, hey, you know what? We don't play well the third event back to back, so we're just going to do 2 events prior to the trials or 1 event prior to the trials.
Women's tiebreaker on the ice. Carrie Anderson out of Winnipeg and the East St. Paul Curling Club picked up 1 in the second. Sherry Madaw. Interesting, both these teams started very quickly, but then hit some speed bumps down the stretch, and that's why now here they are in this tiebreaker and only 1 to move on. And remember what Anderson faced 2 and maybe even 3. The pressure has been Madaw throughout the game, and here she makes the draw to score a couple and take a 2-1 lead.
It's good right now. Tight.
You really have to hand it to Sherry Madaw and team. They've been together for so long, which isn't easy to do in the first place. To get within 1 game of the Winter Olympics, they've been played for so long. You kind of, I thought they might just, you know, hang it up for a year or 2 or forever, and here they are pounding away and play a lot of bonspiels every single year, and right in the hunt again.
It's that passion for the game. And even Carrie's team, I think, had such a struggle. They had the breakout year the year before. They had a struggle last year. But they sat down and retooled their game a little bit, talked about where their deficiencies are, and have come out, and they've had a great season again this year.
That's the difference I see with these top teams is like you said, cleaning up those errors. They look at the deficiencies and what they're doing wrong, and you no longer. We used to teach clinics and say, "What's your DNA? What are you good at? So do that." Well, you got to be good at everything now, and that's what I'm starting to see at all these teams.
Great shot. You like that, Connor?
Yep. Well, and I think when, you know, all the top teams know it, but I think when you have that breakthrough year, you had some things go your way, but you realize playing the top teams, those deficiencies are glaring at that point, and you do have to go back or you won't stay there.
Don't like the double.
That's what management says about us every year. Cleaning up those deficiencies.
It's just 3 of them.
Yeah.
90.
I have 2 deficiencies.
Oh.
One on either side.
Ah, there you go. Good. Second event starting early.
It's top 8, guys.
It's good. Mine's good.
Get a room.
Mine's good.
Room. Whoa.
Room. We got room.
Scotch rock. Scotch rock. A lot of room. Whoa, guys.
Go, Scott. Go, Scott. Hard, Scott.
It's never going to bear.
Hard, go. Hard. Keep going. Keep going, bud. Go. Hard. Keep going. Hard, Scott. Go. Good sweep.
Sure, but
there's definitely not as much.
But it is true because you do tinker. You know, you set a plan out, you make the phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, starting in 15, 16. Now you might go, okay, this person doesn't necessarily fit. You tinker. You want to be sure of your team 2 years out, don't you, Cheryl? I mean, you don't want to be starting this year with a new player.
No, so that, you know, this is tough when you've got Paul Fleming coming in, you've got Jason with a new team completely that he's walked into. But yeah, the first year, I agree. You might try a player, you might say that's not exactly what I want, figure somebody else out, but then I think you stick with it and move through unless it's something really not working well.
Go.
Trying to roll it underneath and can't. And it's, some people will say it hasn't worked. It's not good for the game, Russ. The business aspect of it. Because it has become a business for the elite teams. Very rarely now will you ever see the brothers, for example, yourself included, right? I mean, you're looking for a player. If you'd have to even say to your own brother, it's not working.
Right. Yeah. Back then it was more let's get together with your local guys and out of your club or maybe the club down the road. But now it's like global almost, you know, and you're picking in obviously, and you can with the rules for the Olympics, not like the Canadian Championship where you can pick anybody from anywhere in the country, and that's what made the teams even deeper. But when you do that, it almost becomes a 4-year commitment, and like you said, Vic, it's a business, and you wonder once in a while if it's not as much fun because it's a business. I know when Glenn and I played, it was more of we just loved the sport, and out you went, and, you know, took your bruises and tried to win something once in a while, and away you went, and just the love of the game.
7 teams in each pool, so it was a quick 6-game round robin, and it was a win over Colton Flash that got Jamie Murphy in. 3-3.
Yeah, I think it'll get a little curl.
Yeah. I think once it crosses, it definitely goes good.
Yeah.
For pinch light. Hair light.
Yep.
Hair light.
Hard.
Close. Whoa.
Little light.
Got a curl. Oh, close.
Trying
Got
for
a
this
curl.
roll in
Half.
behind their
Got
own.
a curl.
Big time, Connor.
Oh.
Okay.
Tried to get some movement at the end there.
No, I know. We just hit it for no reason. It's okay.
And for Jason Gunnlaugson, it was a win over Adam Casey that got him to 3-3 into the tiebreaker. Adam Casey, of course, from just down the road in Charlottetown, but playing out of Regina.
Maybe.
And that's, yeah, you're right. There's the difference. You know, somebody like Casey,
More weight.
parachute isn't fair, but moves out west, gets to play. You know, you're allowed one import.
That's right.
So you're not just looking within your city or
Right.
province, you're looking outside.
And then that's what happened to Casey is Colin Schneider, that was the talented player in his team, was recruited by John Morris in BC. So Adam lost a player, so he had a space to fill. And it's so competitive at the high level.
Just rolled too far on this and could have had the possible force. Chance here for a blank.
The old Manitoba tuck delivery here for Jason. He gets down so low, he's only got his weight on the ball of his foot. That takes weight off his back foot, and he just comes out like a dart.
Come on, Ian.
Really hard. Keep going.
Come on, Ian
Go,
McMillan.
go.
Got a sneak it by, and he does, and it'll roll out to pick up the blanks. So our first blank of the game comes here in the third. Gunnlaugson will hold the last rock when we come back to Summerside. Weather has been terrific. Evenings have been cool, but we're still above freezing, +2, +3, and as mentioned, the little par 3 course right behind our hotel. The flags are still in when we arrive. And yes, it is the bright red mud. You see it everywhere of Prince Edward Isle. As we welcome you back on this bonus coverage, the tie-breaking Saturday morning. Our featured game. Jamie Murphy out of Halifax against Jason Gunnlaugson from the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. 2-1, Murphy leads it. Blank in 3 means we go to the fourth. And once again, it is Gunnlaugson that does have last rock. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Go ball. Right off. Nearly, I thought.
Not doing much. I think there's
Shot stopped in time.
Back line.
Still in the free guard zone, so Jason can't throw a bullet at this thing.
Miss the back one.
I like this position for Gunnlaugson's corner guard. The other end, they were a little bit tighter to center, a little tougher to get around. They can play either off either of these stones in behind their corner. It's all about the weight they throw here.
Almost hack.
Yeah, almost hack.
Such a teaching point for a young team is to get the right weight here, because as long as this is around hack, you're not rolling out off either one.
Weight's good. Whoa. Behind the corner. Hard roll.
No, not quite. They're not going to get it behind the corner. And they'll
Real nice.
bump that stone in. In fact, it is pretty much behind. The camera belies the points, but they are sitting 2. Murphy without last rock.
They could have gone on that just a little sooner and got it completely under, but still does the job.
Go, bud.
There's a corner showing.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
keep those red ones in play. That works.
No, that's right.
Okay.
Seems to be running pretty straight.
They're talking, the team Murphy's talking about how it's a little bit straighter than last night's draw. That can happen. They can clip a little more, a little less. It's a little colder here in the morning, obviously. It's all about making those slight adjustments.
And probably if any miss we've seen, especially with Jason, has been the undercurl. They haven't overcurled.
That's right.
Haven't been able to get those rolls behind.
Tight.
Even his couple freezes he played a few ends ago just didn't come up.
Usable guard.
Ian McMillan.
Just short of the logo.
Never sweeping.
I think you're just off
Line
now.
doesn't matter.
Almost on it.
Line's good.
Got to stop.
Good spot, Ian.
Great shot.
We're good.
Represented the University of Manitoba in a Canadian University Championship back in 2013. You see that on a lot of resumes now.
Okay.
U Sports, as they're now called. CI. AU, and then CIS, and now U Sports.
Well, that allows these players to get into the, the men's or the ladies and not feel they don't need a few years to get used to the pressure in the big games because they've already had all that experience.
And even at the college level, you've got college and university championships.
Pretty good setup here for Gunnlaugson's team. You keep guarding this. There's a double opportunity on the two reds.
I wonder if Murphy will make a move here pretty soon and just sit 3.
Might
Or
be
guard the
smart.
double.
Line's good.
Okay, line's good now.
Couple feet shorter.
Halfway.
Couple feet shorter.
We're just not good weight.
Almost the same now.
Okay, almost needs to
same
curl.
Line's
depth.
great.
Same depth.
Almost needs to curl.
Line's good.
Just short of it.
Little bit of line's good. Line's good.
Just Alex, if anyone.
Just nothing.
Very nice.
All the
Real
guards
nice
being
pair.
made beautifully.
Fair nails.
Try with the in. Probably the best chance you're going to get, Paul.
Women's tiebreaker. Sherry Madaw. Again, the pressure by Madaw. She has one hidden behind the center guard. Final stone for Carrie Anderson out of East St. Paul, the Manitoba champion of a couple of years back. Kristen McCush.
Yep.
Liz Fife on the brush. You can hear Selena Katz
Yes.
calling line.
Yep. Go. Keep going. Keep going.
To pick up the point to tie it at 2.
Actually touched that run back. Really bad break.
Control.
Yeah, you got it. Weight's good. Hair soft.
Hair soft.
Close.
Curl.
No.
Got to curl.
Curl. Hard nail.
Hard in.
Harder.
Alex Forrest.
Harder.
Yep.
And trying to use that wide corner. Lovely shot. Goodness gracious.
That was almost in danger of rolling out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now it shows itself on the wide side.
Brilliant shot, though.
Yeah, because where does Team Murphy go with this one? They can roll into sit 2, but it's going to set up a double.
Normal. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard, bud.
Really got to go.
Yeah. Hard.
Already got to go. Just roll on top. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And right up on top.
Not bad. Fine.
Weight was good on that one?
Weight was great.
Dana Durrell,
Low is better than high.
after that steal of 3 in the second, they blanked the third, and so William Lyburn trying to get himself back into it, but under all kinds of pressure here. Is there a double to be made to score multiple points?
Sure is. There's no question about it. Willie's going to need a pile of speed here, but he gets about 2/3. He can make it.
Lyburn, the Scottish native, now makes his home in Winnipeg. One over, touch it. and come back, and it'll be just for that single in the 8-foot.
Another one getting caught in the undercurl.
Oh, that would have tied the game if he makes that.
We got the hammer back.
Get out. It's fair.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Extremely lucky for
That's
Team
fine.
Murphy to roll when
no,
Paul
that's-
Fleming rolled in. He rolled right on
That's all.
top, not giving the double opportunity.
T-line twice.
I don't
Simply
think
said
you
two
can do anything
now.
right there. I guess you could throw the double and leave that one buried.
Yeah, but it's hard.
The double
not
wasn't
the-
auto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't make the double, now you're getting like
Then you're for sure
held
forced.
with danger.
E5's good?
Yeah.
Should be.
Skip Stones and Jamie Murphy.
Gotta go, guys.
New Brunswick
All right,
native out of Fredericton, but
Get
makes his
better.
home now in Dartmouth.
Get it back there.
Fill in.
You want it better.
Yep.
In fact, played here in Summerside in the 2002 Canadian Juniors representing New Brunswick.
You see.
Nice throw.
Good wait.
Yeah, or this, and he's got to make a touchy draw again.
Yeah,
Almost under.
He really doesn't be very good though. But
In there.
Freeze it.
I like that. That's my favorite call so far. Yep.
Just lock it on where hopefully you can't save
This
one.
is the straight side.
Yeah, his didn't do much there. He was around center line, wasn't he?
I gotta be less than. I mean, I gotta be high, but
Couple options. You could go around the center guard, but it's such an easy raise. I think they're just going to try to lock one on that corner that Jamie just threw, and then Jamie can't afford to hit it.
No, and Jamie slid a little deep, giving him this opportunity
True.
because Gunnlaugson doesn't have to move it. Come right to it.
I don't think Nails can nuke it on this spot, like unless we really need to.
Okay.
Touch less ice, just a little bit.
Oh, that doesn't look like a lot of ice to me.
Okay, same speed
Definitely
though.
straighter than yesterday.
Yeah.
So the hair light, 53 I have.
Gotta go, Jay.
Whoa,
Gotta go a bit.
One T-line.
Weight's good.
Get Connor
When
going.
we
You gotta
can.
go.
Rube. Line's pretty nice. Line's real nice.
Gotta
Jason
curl.
Gunnlaugson at his
Let's take it
first.
here.
It's there.
It's only Connor.
It's there for weight.
Negavan,
Line's really good. If
We're
you
bouncing
can
a bit.
just not, no, minimum bounce.
McMillan,
No, we're still bouncing
Minimum
right now.
bounce. Just let it stop.
Still bouncing.
Let it stop.
and to it,
Okay, good
and
try,
just a
Jay.
little
Sorry, bud.
bounce.
Thought that was
Good try.
okay.
Close. Foot lighter, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Real close.
Yeah, just.
But let's think about where if he would have decided to go with the out turn and go behind those two stones. That stone with that kind of weight probably would have ended up back edge of the 4.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now Murphy has to make a play at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen.
Yep.
My thought is Murphy has to make a play. He could crash on the guard maybe if he's too narrow.
Yeah, that would have been a harder shot for Jamie than this one is. You can hit that. 3/4 of this roll out, still sit 2 or nose it.
Firm.
Final stone for the skip out of the Halifax Curling Club.
Hard shot.
Got a curl. Can't tick your own on the way by here.
No, he did. He touched it.
Okay.
And he got away with it.
That's straight. That's where Gunnlaugsson's team almost rolled out.
Nose hit for 3 if you take your own out there. Oof.
We know this out turn of the pin path, Connor?
Yep.
Okay. So what was that, 63?
Yes.
So we're looking for 65 to 70 like always, right?
Yeah.
That's nice when you're in the hack and a pressure shot like this, and the comment is like always. It's a good surface.
We're gonna touch slow. That's light.
Touch light right now.
He was a little light on his hand. You heard Jason Gunnlaugson.
We're okay.
So now it's all you, and the you is them.
New pass.
Negavan and McMillan.
Gotta go.
Need a little bite of the white. Can't hurt it, boys. Got to carry this now. Put it on your back.
Go.
Need the white.
Great.
Great judgment by that front end of Connor Negavan and Ian McMillan as they drag it to the 8-foot for the single. Here in 4, we're even 2 apiece.
Like double the top.
You can see the intensity level with everybody. They realize that it's getting close to the end. They realize there's no tomorrow. If you want to get to the Olympics, you've got to win this event. So therefore, a little bit more pressure on you, a little bit more intensity. You can kind of see everybody's a little bit more short, and I think it's the team that can handle that sort of pressure is going to do the best this week. Get criticized a lot for why is he still playing? He's 55 years old. Well, I loved curl. Still making a few shots, still winning some curling games, and I love to compete. Like, there's nothing better to play in an event like this against some of the top competition, and we're winning games. So it just doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, why not? You're the only team to go through undefeated 6 straight wins. And that is one of the semifinals. We'll have it for you today at 12:30 Eastern Time as he plays Brendan Botcher out of Alberta. Alberta champion and finishing second in his group as we welcome you back on this Saturday morning to Summerside PEI. We are at this beautiful Credit Union Place, opened in 2007. This arena seating some 4,200, home of the Summerside Western Capitals, part of the Maritime Hockey League. This tiebreaker tied at 2. Jamie Murphy out of Halifax, Jason Gunnlaugson out of Winnipeg. The winner to move on and play Greg Balsden. Or pardon me, no, they'll have the spot locked up. It's the other tiebreaker between Lyburn and Durrell. That will force a second tiebreaker against Greg Balsden for the 3rd spot. A homecoming of sorts for you too, Cheryl. Your dad is from PEI, and so you have family here. It must be nice, eh?
It is. It's it's a great place. We used to come out here in the summers all the time and rent a little cabin not far from here. And I was lucky enough last night to get a whole lobster delivered to my room.
Yeah, that's great. Did you get your ham sandwich? I had my ham sandwich delivered. Yeah.
It's only one lobster. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Hard everything, boys.
Hard everything. No, it's a great place. I was here so much they don't even say I'm from away anymore. I got a welcome home.
Oh, that's pretty
so
good.
It's pretty nice.
You're not from away.
No.
Hard.
Wait,
that's a compliment.
Because otherwise that's some shot. Peach.
We timed, Russ and I were talking in the break, we timed Gunnlaugson's draw last end, hog to hog 15-7, and I didn't think it was going to be there. They were out in a new path, and he said light out of his hand.
Yeah. And when it's a new path, it's usually a little bit slower, and it was well brushed.
Hard, but gotta go.
Gotta go, Phil.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Gotta go, Paul.
Hurt. Hurt.
Keep going, Murph. Tilt stops.
Hurt.
A little fortunate there.
On it now. Ever just hit the open one?
Maybe, yeah.
Dead nose.
Jammed it as opposed to rolling open, and it clicked out Jason's shot rock, and it looks like the yellow-red combination might be queued up on that back yellow.
I think so.
Really lucky.
You'd have to get almost inside nose to try and avoid that jam.
Pretty good.
Let's stay close to this. Wade's good.
Close.
Yep.
Hard. Close.
Yeah.
Curl.
Yeah. Whoa. No.
Curl hard.
Just clean.
Curl hard. Clean.
Whoa,
clean,
straight.
Clean. Peach.
Good.
That's always a sign to me that the nerves are good when they're not overthrowing those wide open hits and giving them a chance.
Control.
Control.
Yeah.
Scott Zachary.
Wade's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Real hard. Whoa.
Weight's good. Yep. Weight's good, Murph.
A couple of Canadian junior appearances for him.
Roll it. Yep. Hard, roll it.
I don't think quite though.
Now is that double there?
Might be.
Say and roll the back,
Think
but doesn't
Peel.
get it. Does it get
I think
it?
it goes on it, eh?
Okay.
Whatever you think so.
Whatever you see.
She's trying nose to 3 with Peel.
Nose.
Problem with this one, if you hit it a little high side, I think the red goes past the back red and might stick on the back yellow. A little careful here.
Yeah, nose or center
Yeah.
line side.
Curl!
Curl hard, Ian.
Uh-oh.
Real hard.
Curl! Come on!
Right
Curl!
up. Right up. Watch this.
Curl a bit.
Yellow going under. Great shot.
Oh,
Perfect.
He's only sticking
Al.
one with Peel, so it didn't really matter which one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 10.
In a 2-2 tie as they play in the fifth. Carrie Anderson out of Winnipeg and Sherry Madaw. Right now, that red stone, Carrie Anderson, that was her last rock. That's a great draw. Pick this out and maybe sit there for 2. Is it possible?
boy, I don't know whether you can get enough. You can't see a lot of that rock to start with, so I don't think Sherry can stay.
Maybe just a straight pick for 1.
No, we're not on
Madaw
it.
has
No, yeah, Murphy can try
been
it.
in most of these trials, and she'll miss it. And of course, the last trials in 13, going all the way to the final. Losing to Jen Jones, and you know, here's somebody again. You wonder about the future of somebody like Sherry Madaw, but you don't want to speculate.
Hacks! Stuck under.
You know, again, somebody like
Nice hacks.
Glenn Howard just loves to compete.
Yeah, exactly. And Sherry, you'd hate to see them retire. Really, she's always approachable. Always, you don't know whether she's won or lost. You can't tell. She's a great attitude. Just again, loves that sport.
And I think at the skip position, you've got a lot more of a shelf life, a lot more years out there. You know, it's not as physical.
Reach good.
Curl.
Pretty light, Jay.
Curl.
All the way.
Curl. Close.
Whoa.
Straight.
Whoa.
Straight.
Follow the red. Follow the red. You gotta go. Get it out. Go, go,
Hard,
go,
Jay.
go. Gotta go, 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 go,
Get
go,
one,
go,
two,
go,
get
go,
one,
go.
Okay.
Yeah, good sleep, guys.
Oh,
We two?
Yeah, we're 2.
Very nice.
barely
Wow.
2. He's not overthrowing anything.
Are we? We're 2 for sure?
Hey?
1, 2.
Yeah.
Scary,
Yeah,
though.
just.
That's the shot that I really try to preach to the younger teams, that if you're drawing the button, you throw it to your brushers. If you're throwing that shot, why wouldn't you throw it to your brushers? And they don't. They tend to try to make it on your own. Well brushed. Change of gears here. It's hard to make. There is no yellow double unless you play the run back.
It's not warping here, Paul.
What do you want? 85?
What? 85.
How about 90? Okay.
90 works.
Talking about the splits, 390 split from the back line to the hog line right there. Just under a 4-second split. 4 seconds is extremely quick.
Heavy. Yeah, we're heavy.
How much?
Back 4. C. Back
Dana
8.
Durrell out of Brampton. Brampton Curling Club with a 4-1 lead over William Lyburn out of Granite.
Yep.
And Lyburn is sitting the 1. Boy, if you can you pick up a 4 spot here?
Yeah.
If you're Durrell?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, close.
No.
Whoa.
Chip it across
Yep.
the top and maybe
Gonna
Get
lose
3.
1.
oh, he crashed on the guard out in front, and it will be a steal of 1 for Lyburn.
1 red.
Wow.
1 red.
Wow, that
Full speed. It's normal speed, right?
Just normal
He
speed. You
whipped
just
it,
whipped it.
Yeah, I got 13.7 on his.
Just
Gonna be
set
top
that
four.
guard.
Bite
That
the
would
top
have been
button.
start the car for Willie Lyburn.
Get behind the yellow, bite the button. It's the perfect spot.
Uncharacteristic from Paul Fleming. He's got a great touch, always has, but just plain overthrew that. The fact that it's straighter, Cheryl, I always found it usually it's a little bit quicker too, right?
Well, that's what we said on Jason's 15-7, and I think Paul threw a 13-7 on his. So you're talking just straighter. You got to believe it's going to slide.
Just a touch light, I think.
Just fight the 4 right now. Top 8 only.
Line's pretty good.
Top 8 only right now.
Connors, if you're going.
When we can, Alex.
You can.
Weight's pretty good.
Line's good. Line's good. Get it in there. Hard.
Weight's pretty close.
Hard.
Weight's good.
Only Connor. Line's really good.
Weight's good. Just judge it. No, it's there. It's there for weight.
Just judge
Can't
it.
sweep it. Can't sweep it. No, it can't sweep this.
Just you, if any.
Hair, Connor. Yep.
I'm not sweeping it.
Yep. You're right, Connor.
How about?
Yeah, that's not even quite buried. It's certainly straightening out
Sharp, but yeah,
compared to the most of the draws we've watched. Not that it's bad. It's still perfect, but you got to take the guards on now to get by.
Well, and like you said earlier, that does happen, and it can be different ice surface. We watched Sherry's last shot there. It didn't curl up, but that's when the team's got to have that conversation continue and say, okay, let's cut the weight, let's cut the ice a bit.
And don't you find when you're like, it's so much easier up here, we've seen a pattern already, but when you're out in the heat of the moment, you don't realize that there's been 9 rocks all missed the same way, and that's where the 5th man, the coach, should be jumping in and saying, guys, we've been a little on the wide side the whole game.
Like to go.
Okay, go ahead if you have to. Freeze, just freeze it.
Whoa. Okay, weight's good.
Freeze it. Only freeze. No bounce.
Yeah.
Bounce it now, bounce it now.
Jamie Murphy. Crowell. Zachary.
Hard.
And around they go.
It's just perfect.
Good. Ice rover.
Would have liked to have gotten shot on this.
Oh, for sure.
Surprised that it didn't slide a little better for him.
I love it. What do you think?
Straight guard
I
by
thought a hair min.
Gunnlaugson.
If Ian sweeps, it just doesn't.
Okay. No, that's good. Same release. You got it, Jake.
So 92, same release?
Yeah.
95, same release?
Straight guard. Doesn't leave much real estate for Jamie Murphy's last one.
Tight.
Love the weight.
88. 88. Hard early.
We're fine.
88.
Good.
Straight.
Little bit, Ian.
Somebody
Halfway.
said love the
Hold it
weight.
out there.
Halfway.
Hold it out there, Ian.
And Gunnlaugson says,
Halfway.
that, that's
Halfway.
Keep going. Keep
obviously
going, Ian.
when you're become known as a banger, this is part of the game he's worked on.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's 86% in his draws for the week, so he's been really good.
Might have just grabbed a little rub to straighten it out.
It's like 3 inches over buried, so. Sorry, I was just worried we were going to squeak
Tough draw, though.
Just squeak it by.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But it just backsided it a bit, eh?
How quick is this, Cheryl?
Well, we were saying 15-7 on the other side, but we haven't seen draws down this side of the sheet. So this could be a little stickier. So that's going to be the trick for Jamie because he just threw the intern path.
And the brushers. You see it a lot of times where the skipper will throw that little extra weight, and that fools the brushers because they're not paying attention to, as you just said, this is the slower side. It's a little bit staler here.
Line's good.
You gotta go, I think.
Line's good.
Well, they haven't wasted any time, have they? Phil Crowell and Scott Zachary.
Hard line.
Needs a good chunk of the button.
Hard line.
Gunnlaugson's hitting the 1.
Okay.
And this gets bogged down, and it will be a steal of 1 for Gunnlaugson. So Gunnlaugson, who stole one of the first, adds another here in 5. We'll go to the break. 3-2 Gunnlaugson.
The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Yeah, it is. Bright red mud on Prince Edward Isle, and yes, the Confederation Bridge. Just about 25 kilometers from here, and you took the bridge over, driving from Moncton. 3-2, Gunnlaugson leads it as we check the numbers after 5. Brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 23 years. And Gunnlaugson with the 2 stolen points. Straw weight, interestingly enough, as we say, this is the guy that was known for throwing the up weight, and he's out drawing Jamie Murphy. And team percentage also in favor of Gunnlaugson, and they have a 3-2 lead, trying to lock up the third place in a spot in the final three. This is the road to the roar. Murphy will have last rock when we come back.
The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
It's a big weekend of CFL football. The Shaw Road to the Grey Cup continues tomorrow. Rough Riders against the Red Blacks, Eastern semifinal. Catch it at noon Eastern. And then in a doubleheader at 4 Eastern time, the Eskimos will battle the Blue Bombers. That's the Western semifinal on the entire TSN network CFL doubleheader. On this Saturday morning, we welcome you back to Summerside PEI.
Looks in.
Home Hardware, Road to the Roar. 14 women's teams, 14 men's teams began play last Monday. Top 3 in each group of 2 pools advancing as we try to fill out the field for the curling trials to be held first week of December in Ottawa. And 2 teams will come out on both sides, men's and women's. But first, if you're going to get there, you have to get through the tiebreaker. Jamie Murphy, Jason Gunnlaugson is our featured game. And with that steal of 1 in the 5th, Gunnlaugson leads it, and it'll be Jamie Murphy that once again has last rock. He has the hammer playing the Redstones here in 6.
Stop, Bill. Off T-line.
Well, Cheryl said it. Jamie was made a nice freeze with his first one, but didn't manage to get shot rock. Gunnlaugson capped it, and then they had to go out on that slower side. It hadn't been played on. When it's this greasy fast and you have only played the one side 2 ends in a row, there's going to be a speed difference, maybe as much as 6-7 feet. And Team Murphy just didn't figure it out.
I didn't hear them have a big conversation about it either. Pretty impressive with this Gunnlaugson team, and Jason himself both stolen points in the 1st end and the 5th end coming by his draws, which, you know, you can see they've rounded out their game a lot more. The big hits was really what he was known for, but sure impressive with their draw and touch game.
Yeah, they've been scary good so far. Good ice reading. They've taken less ice than the Murphy team more often.
Close. And I would think probably in the 5th end break that the coaches maybe had a little discussion like you and I were talking about, that it's straighter. You know, you see it more from the outside than you do from when you're immersed in the middle of the game.
Gotta go, hard.
Good sweep, bud.
Just couldn't sneak it by.
Good sweep. Hey, Phil. Nice sweep, Scotty.
Okay.
But I like seeing that error a little bit rather than the wide side. Means they're starting to adjust.
You know, so we always talk about ice in different parts of the country.
You're okay to bounce a little here.
And I'm just wondering if Murphy still gets caught. Although, you know, he does play some of the bigger tour events, but mostly stays down east, mostly in curling clubs. Ice maybe being a little straighter.
Sure.
Does he get caught still, do you think, or is he experienced enough now being at the Briars and he and Paul together to know the difference and to adjust?
They certainly would know going into it. They've got that experience. They've done it enough. But you saw Paul Fleming throw a free draw through the rings by quite a bit of speed. That's the other thing that happens. you're not used to the speed underfoot here. The pebble's so quick. A lot of the clubs they'll play at down east, it's sticky. You have to kick out harder. It's muscle memory is really what happens. You kick out, let's call it 8 miles an hour to make a draw. Here you have to kick out at 10, and that just fooled Paul.
Well, Jamie Murphy's team was a good example of a team that they started in September. They went to the Stu Cells in Toronto, which they typically don't, and that was the exact reason, to your point, was to get on different ice surface. Normally, they're not starting till October, which would have been far too late.
Forward. Yep. Go, bud.
Little up.
Close. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Paul. Hard, Paul. Gotta go, Paul.
Fill in the yellow. Fill in the yellow.
Yep.
Want to roll
Just
out.
heavy.
Just heavy. Just a little bit heavy.
There it is again, and a little overthrow. We talk about it every year, but it's so quick underfoot, Cheryl, this type of surface.
Yeah, I guard the ball.
It is. It's hard to explain until you're out there, and it's incredible how fast you come out of the hack.
Well, I think it's, you know, any club curler. First of all, it's the surface, and then it is the environment. It's what you see. You know, you curl at any club, you see the wall.
Right.
That's right.
Here you see the scoreboard, the seats. It's the perception is altogether different.
Depth is, and then on top of that, you've got the action on the rocks compared to club rocks. We played in club league Tuesday night before I came here, and I'm trying to make shots that aren't there with club stones. You know, it's just different action. So there's so many things.
He tried to show off, in other words.
We did win.
5-0 in the first end, I heard.
Yep.
Wow.
Ruthless. Do any of the members talk to you?
Did you play with a medal around your neck?
No, I didn't.
You did too, didn't
It drags on the ice, causes a groove. I don't like doing that.
Ask her who the other 3 players were, Beck.
Yeah, it was our Olympic team.
Oh,
I know.
there you
It
go.
was a little stacked.
That's what you do on a Tuesday night.
Still like winning. Doesn't go away.
Good.
I hope you had to buy the most expensive drinks.
They went home after. I bought for my team. That was it.
Really?
Opposition left.
I can, but just as equally the yellow.
Pardon me?
Just as easy to get the yellow on that.
Can we nose it with a hack, or is that too hard too?
What?
Nose with hack or no?
I think on this ice, that's pretty hard.
Tough to
Yeah.
nose.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the combination with it being a little straighter and then having to throw
I
hack
don't really
weight
like anything else but dealing with
wouldn't get to the nose.
Freeze it.
Doesn't look nice.
So make a call, Jay. Is that or the run back? I'm not in love with the run back. It just jams here anyway. Like, okay, make a call then. Freeze.
We're not sure for time. Don't
Freeze your pick.
Even a 10 in this spot.
I think we freeze
Well,
this
she gave
way,
up a
though.
steal of 1 in
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
5 to fall behind Sherry Madaw.
Yeah.
Now there's a chance to get 1, certainly maybe a deuce here back
There, guys.
as she plays her last.
Really quick here. Line's good.
Oh, there's another yellow in there too.
Might even be 3.
Three?
Yeah, all around the edge.
I think she'd be hitting that red one if it wasn't.
Out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club.
14-9. Shot. 3, yeah.
And 3 it is for Madaw, as she's had the only multiple points. A deuce in 3, and now this 3 and 6 to take a 5-3 lead. And really, and we've only peeked over, but from the highlights we've seen, Madaw has been the more aggressive and putting pressure, albeit, I mean, she missed the shot to give up the steal, but she's put the pressure on Carrie Anderson.
Well, now it would just be the experience. Madaw's been in these situations so many times. Not afraid to put rocks in play.
Paul will be close on this one. He missed one last end. It cost the
Back
team
four,
of steals. Going to glue this one on.
Back 4. Whoa.
Hold on. How much?
Back 4, back 8. Back 4. Back 4. Close.
Clean.
Back
Clean
4.
it. Phil,
Back
clean.
8.
Phil's rocking
Yep.
anyways. Whoa, Phil.
Back 8.
Back 4.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa!
Sit 2.
Don't need to lay 2.
Shot, Paul.
No, they're not sitting 2. They're sitting just the 1.
Good, Paul.
It's good. Yeah, don't hurry to get that back yellow, and it's showing some patience there.
We missed it.
Go right there.
Just freeze into the putt. Yeah, I like that.
Like the top 4.
We picked that.
Line was perfect.
A little less weight, eh?
Just a hair less, yeah.
Force is really good here.
You got it, same throw.
It is Murphy with Last Rock playing the Redstones, trailing by 1.
Okay, we're top 4.
Top 8.
Whoa. Top 4.
Good.
Top 8.
Line's close.
Wait
Line's
there.
the moment.
Wait, really
Alex
good.
Forrest.
Room. Big room.
We're
Only
just,
corner
we're there.
right
We'll do
now.
it. We're T-line weight.
Line's getting
Top
close.
4. We're T-line weight.
Line's getting close.
T-line weight. Top 4.
Straight.
Hard.
Hard.
Gotta go, boys.
Hurry, boy.
Gotta go.
Harder, boy.
Hard right
Hurry. Right,
Push
boy.
it. Whoa. Beauty.
Oh, well done. Great brush. Great judgment. This front end has really shown itself a couple of times with a terrific judgment.
Coming and going.
What I like there, Cheryl, was this non-stop talking from all 4 players. Line, weight, speed, watch the handle, everything.
Hurry.
Connor Negavan, Ian McMillan.
Nice shot.
Well, Jason said himself early this year that really he just had to come into this team. They were already a formed team and kind of figure out how they do things and adapt a few things to his way of playing. And they played a lot just so they could get that together as a team, the dynamics working.
Yeah, he said eight or so events.
That's a lot for.
But mind you, that's yes. But again, it's what you're preparing for.
Right.
Right. And we talked about this yesterday before in our production meeting. You were saying this is a different scenario. Usually, you're peaking for your trial or your play downs, your zones, provincials, and but here you're peaking for this, so you're actually cramming maybe a full season into 2.5 months.
You're right. It's early, and sometimes a lot of these places don't have ice, so you're traveling a little more.
Hard! Hard!
Nice sleeping, Scotty.
Great shot making.
Nice throw.
Your
reds, right?
Can he get
Kind of
all
weight
3
going on
reds?
this, do you think?
Not much, but I don't think you need much.
No.
How much do you see?
You won't see a ton of the yellow.
What?
You won't see a ton of the yellow from your hack, but like a quarter or something.
It's pretty much all you need to get.
Yeah, right there.
Let's go for sure, because that red, yellow right in this area here are frozen. He might even kick that one out. I doubt if the yellow will go very far, but he can certainly get the top 2.
If you get the guard, is fine, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're still forcing.
Play it nice and tight.
I think we just make it.
Yeah.
You like this shot?
Right here?
Kind of wait till the
Yeah, make sure we throw it hard so we kill 2 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you
hit what
like
you can see.
2 are going.
Which isn't very much.
Is there any other call we could call?
Is he forced right now if we just guard? We throw 2 guards, he's forced, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you love this? Like, is this
Where does the yellow
good?
spin to is my question.
Time out!
Well, there's the first 2. You know,
Good job, Connor.
we just complimented the front end.
Like, I just don't want to.
We're just
I
saying
would
we
have
got
just
him
not
forced.
said
Why
anything.
would
He
we
wanted to
mess
play
with
this. Let him go. This is his strength. But again, new team, you know.
I think you can make this little chunk.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we
They're
go
saying-
here now, what's he do?
We're
Press
forcing
it
him
double
right now,
He
aren't
can't leave it for us.
Yeah, you can't do this on his first
Unless he
either.
can
'cause his
tap
shooting's gonna be
that
right in the
red
way.
on
Just
the
worried
left
this 3
somehow
spits
in
out
for
and it's
2.
just like a half rocker and he's right there. We might have a double back.
3 can't spit out though.
I think
Yeah,
you don't think the
stays
3
right here.
spins
Yeah, I
out to
can.
here
No.
maybe?
Yeah, I can.
No.
It's
If
gonna
I
be-
hit it thin, hard,
No.
I just like. Are we just making it easier for him? If we,
yeah, we create room for him.
Like, I mean, you could.
don't mind
like,
that.
What's the what's
start.
the result that you think?
What are we
happens if
guarding,
you hit?
first of all?
What if we just go here? Well, we got to guard the draw. He
Right.
has a draw right
Yeah, like we're not guarding anything on this necessarily.
Yeah, we're just guarding a draw.
Yeah, we're just
put
guarding
it
the
on
draw.
edge of the logo.
He
Yeah.
has nothing on this side.
Yeah, like on his last shot, he might be able to do this.
Right.
Very
That's
tough.
the one they have to worry about. Not that it's simple.
I like
Can't
that.
do that on his first, though.
Yeah, I think we just go here, and then we can. Then we make it on our last. That's pretty sweet. Then he's drawing the pin against.
Maybe
straight.
doing this right on his first.
Can you make that?
What?
Can you make that part like a hit weight, clip the red, and then are we dead if we guard?
Well, we'll be 1 and he'll be 2-3.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Like
No,
we could just go here.
Is it accomplishing anything?
I think if you throw a guard, he's got to play it, right? He's got to at least play a double peel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the guard.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I can try to put it right in the middle of the hole.
Yeah. You got to guard the draw. It's hard to
I
guard
don't
the
think
draw.
we have to worry
and the
about
pip.
him playing something on this right now.
Isn't that pretty good for him?
If he plays it,
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Agree.
I'm okay with letting him do that once.
Guard the draw.
He might just guard back. Like.
I like the thought process of not playing that slash in
think
because
he
you do
guards
open
back.
it up and
I
give them
agree.
more room to
And
draw.
that's the whole reason that Connor stopped us from throwing hits.
Impressive awareness, the whole thing. Connor stopped them at the far end to give them some options.
Back 8 and
But
chip
they've
it.
burned a lot of time.
Back 12 and lose
Well,
your
they had a
shooter.
timeout. They took a timeout. They used 60 seconds of that, but I don't know. When he had it in his mind, I thought, let him do it. That's his strength.
Right, exactly.
Halfway. 97, Jay. Halfway.
Yeah, both
All right,
calls, you
straight.
can't argue
Hard,
either one of them
hard.
other than it took 2 minutes of arguing.
Halfway. Hold it out there.
That's the part I'm
Halfway.
arguing with.
Tight. Straight.
Okay.
We're pretty good.
I'm not going to guard the draw. Just let it stop, Ian. It's still close to plug in the hole. Let her stop. Let her stop.
Yeah.
This is what happens
And then he's
all
dead.
the time to all the teams is you
need a little more ice.
overanalyze, talk. It's the pressure in this
it's okay.
situation.
Snug edge, but
You don't spend any time putting the broom in the right spot. You
No,
talk
there
and talk
wasn't.
and talk forever, and then you run down, put it down, and now there's a come around draw to sit to if they want, or
Why?
tap that red.
I think so.
Yeah.
Got to guard that 3, right?
Yeah, I know.
You like it?
Yeah. You like guarding?
Sure.
They're giving a lot of respect to Jason. They feel that Jason can throw a rocket down there, hit that yellow, get rid of all 3 red. I thought they might just come through the hole. Cheryl's hit 2.
Is there a draw through that hole?
Yeah,
to
so
sit
did
through?
I.
There is, but I think he's still got that.
Okay. Sounds good. Do this thing.
What are you looking at? What do you like?
I like the draw to sit too. Cheryl's right. It's there.
They just saw it, really. It's Jason's guard path.
kind of like
I really like his chances of making that run. All he's got to do is make contact on the red or the yellow.
But
Good thing.
if we tuck it a bit, then it's not there.
Then he rips that one in that he just threw. Should we get in there now and sit 2 on that inter?
Well, I'll call timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Yeah, Paul's throwing that option up there.
Yeah, pivotal point in the game, though. Here we are in the 6, 3-2 Gunnlaugson with Murphy sitting the 1.
Missing that.
This one's not as good for him, though, because it coming this way, it kills this. This stays for life. That goes. That goes. That's risky for him. That run is risky.
You don't mind leaving that one?
Well, because it's gonna.
That doesn't go, Murph. I'm just saying if he runs it onto this.
Well, it might pop it depending if he hits it right here, and it should clip this.
It'll lose the 5.
So first we can go right in.
Or leave him the run.
But do you think this is still just there? I guess if we're right there, he plays this. This should go into that.
I think because you can't guard
If we
both,
leave him this,
you
those
come
3
in.
reds
You
go
can't
easy,
see it.
right?
You can't see a ton of that from the hack.
You ever try that?
Now?
We either draw or either guard. I don't mind trying to get one.
Maybe
in
we
there.
need to get one in there now. I mean, we can't assume he's going to miss that. That's just a hair high. You like that?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, and he's got both, right? You can't guard both.
That's just it.
So come in.
He's off Bruce Lonis,
Let's go, bud.
longtime coach. Won the Canadian Championship with Mark Dacey back in 2004. Here's my question for you, Russ. You can guard and try and take away the little short run back and maybe spill all the reds for Gunnlaugson.
Right.
But if you can get in there and make it to sit your 2, Gunnlaugson either has to follow you down, and if he tries the multiple stone shot, you might not get rid of everything.
No, you won't. You won't. You absolutely. No,
heavy.
exactly.
Whoa.
I love this call.
Whoa.
It's not a gimme though.
Whoa,
It's good.
Can't.
Oh.
No.
Phil.
So trying to
Let's
come through the
go.
hole,
Let's go.
and they have to wait for it now, and they do. They got him now. Crowell by himself.
Hard
Got to
ball.
get off that stone. Get off of there.
Stay with it. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And there we go. Now he'll get his chance.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to have it again. How was that? Heavy?
Missed the high side again, eh?
Yeah, just.
Nice weight.
Not the way it was good.
What was it?
Just ice.
Now, can Jason, the first two will go very, very easily. Can it tap that third one out? The top reds will both go. The red on the center line's frozen to the yellow, so it'll move it south. Can it move that red one off the button? If it does, he's sitting 3 or 4 buried.
This is the guy that throws the 4-second hit.
Final stone, Gunnlaugson got pin, 1-2. And he actually missed touching the yellow, but he got enough of the red.
Wow.
And they are sitting 2.
Maybe 2. Oh, just any less or any wider, you want to touch the yellow first.
What?
Any wider,
He doesn't touch this yellow.
I missed the yellow by anything.
But like none of those other ones move much.
Did he catch it and it just didn't move on? Did he touch it? Oh, you know what? He did.
Yep.
He did. He touched the yellow.
Yeah, otherwise.
But it was almost frozen, so that's why it hardly moved.
Sent that red sideways.
Weight's probably good. Eh?
I think so, yeah.
3/4 high.
Yeah.
So Gunnlaugson is sitting the
Sounds good. More weight.
The 2 back 4, top 8.
I don't think there's a port between that yellow guard and the red one that's sitting there for Murphy. So he's going to tap that up just through it, really.
So trying to bump up his red, which is currently 3rd shot.
Mine's good.
Scott Zachary.
Back.
How's the weight?
Back 8. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Off that guard, yes.
Yep. Take it right to the butt.
Tap it up, and even better. Wonderful shot by Jamie Murphy. That just may be a saver for him as he hopes to take that next step to possibly getting to the curling trials. We're tied at 3. From Credit Union Place here in Summerside, PEI on this Remembrance Day. These are all tie-breaking games on the ice, and our feature, Jamie Murphy against Jason Gunnlaugson. Murphy with a very nice tap to the lid to pick up the single, so we're tied at 3, and it will be Gunnlaugson and his team from the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. That does have Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones here in South.
Okay, hard then. Hard Alex for line.
Just a little bit
shorter.
shorter.
Just both, yeah. Until you can't. Just keep going out. Keep going out. Couple room. Good shot.
Freeze.
5 feet more. Hey, bud.
Well, you know, we said before this, the aggressiveness is Sherry Maddaugh. Look at that, sitting 4.
Good.
And that is what's facing Carrie Anderson
We're there.
out of East St. Paul.
Line only.
Line only. Mine's good.
Hold it clean.
Yep.
Hold it clean. Mine's good.
A little bit,
You
yeah.
can hit it on the nose.
That's heavy. We're there.
Anderson and Maddaugh
Yeah, clean. See the
finishing
depth?
at 4 and 2.
Right to it.
Now McCarville and Mayer also finished at 4 and 2, but then they went, of course, to the round robin results. So McCarville got first place, Mayer got second, leaving Einerson and Maddaugh to play now in this tiebreaker for 3rd spot. So Einerson gets the point. Maddaugh continues to lead.
And Carrie's made 2 or 3
Back 4.
game savers in reality.
Must-haves, eh? Yeah, must-haves.
Come on, Ian, you got it.
Both. Hard.
Nice shot by the skipper, Jamie Murphy, too. Those little angle taps, you know draw weight. You know you have to be a little more aggressive to draw weight, but getting that angle perfect takes some speed off, takes some wonderful judgment from Paul on the brushing line. Beautiful shot.
Well, yeah.
Probably got to hit this, eh?
Also on the ice, this is a men's tiebreaker in their B pool.
Kind of like this.
William Lyburn out of Winnipeg stole 1 in 5. They blanked 6. Now this is the final stone for Dana Durrell out of the Brampton Curling Club, and you can see that yellow stone tucked in behind those staggered stones, top 12, so they're already sitting 1. And Durrell, team of David Staples, Dan Marsh, Matt Lang, and there's the draw for 2 more.
Gotta go hard.
Come on, no roll. Good judge, guys.
A little tight, Murph?
Yeah.
Just out.
Okay.
Nose it. Looking for back 8. Dead nose.
Sloppy on that shot there. They had to hang around. Now there's a potential blank, which is exactly what the scenario that would be dreamt up from Jason's team here.
Back 8. Even back T.
2 would be nice, but blank's also good.
Now for Jason, just try and get to no, sit right on top of it. Again, I love the weight call. Like back 8, back 12.
And they've done it the whole
back
game.
Line,
they
back
have.
line. This is heavy. Room right now. This is heavy.
Curl then.
Hard, curl. Just get it going for line. We're still back line. Curl.
Hard, Alex. Lean on it.
Come on, bud.
Hard.
Never stop.
Hard,
Never
Alex.
stop.
Hard.
Do not stop. Keep
Hard,
going.
Alex.
Keep going.
Hard,
Keep going.
Alex.
Keep
Hard,
going.
hard,
Keep
hard,
going.
hard, hard.
Great shot, Ian. Nothing wrong with that.
Good.
Yeah. Hit and roll.
Try to line these up. Board.
Yeah.
Good board.
Okay.
Just a little left.
Want to set up a red double here. Should love to stay off this as long as you can for the brusher to get some roll.
Okay, sorry. Whoa, Phil, whoa! Paul!
Whoa, Phil! I was gonna play the double. Forced it a little too much.
Okay.
Tough decision. You can roll on top, and if you don't,
Nice hacks.
then Murphy's going to do it.
Yeah.
He could play the double.
Good speed still.
Then
Ian.
Murphy's going to come right around the center guard.
Yeah, they've seen this path enough times. They should be close on the roll on top.
Would be the best result for sure.
Wait's real good.
Wait's nice.
Straight. Whoa. Close.
Yep. Wait's
Close.
perfect.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Curl.
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 Really close.
Close.
Whoa, nothing. Straight.
Straight.
Hard.
Straight. Straight. Straight.
Hard, 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 hard.
Atta boy, Nail. Great shot, Nail.
Nice.
What a throw. And that's all weight. You see the brushers on, off, on, off. They could do something with that stone. Throw any more than that, and they just are along for the ride.
Curl. Curl.
Really close.
Close.
Trying to get a little movement, and now they hold it a little bit here. Well managed.
Atta boy, Nail. Great shot, Nail.
Nice.
I don't see any weaknesses up and down the lineup here either. You know, 92% as a team. Soft shots, and you know they got the high hard ones. Jason's draw weight's perfect.
That's the weight.
Gotta go, Vince. Yep. Wait. Hard. Bait.
Hard.
Go.
Paul Fleming.
Hard, guys.
Go. Come on, guys.
Hard.
Come on, you got it. Come on, go.
Hard.
Go. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Keep going.
Gotta go.
Keep going. Hard. Push. Push. Good sweep. Good sweep.
Okay.
Good. Throw butt.
Try and just peel it clean is ideal. Catch the 4, it's not going to be a disaster.
Quarterish. Quarterish.
Watch the red on the wing there.
Okay.
Alex Forrest.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Make sure them to jam. No jam, Jake.
Pretty nice. Well, we talked
Real
about
nice,
Alex and Jason coming in with almost a 10% advantage over the Murphy back end, and they've held that, if not more.
To just get the angle a little better. Or go, we're going to need to be a little higher on the rock.
Okay.
Here more.
More line this time. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Paul yelled a hair more out of his hand, but the brushers aren't convinced.
Hard. Less than the last one.
Hard! Hard! Yep! Hard! Go!
Coming in.
Good sweep, guys.
And big scrub by these front ends.
Less?
Less weight.
Yeah.
You guys see double peel or just under and go down?
It's pretty hard double peel.
Through the middle and in?
Like through the middle's the way to play it, yeah.
Yeah, and if you clip it, you get the
It's
double
not
peel.
bad, yeah, I like that. There.
Both or one or the other?
They can get both thin, but make sure you get the back one that's kind of in the rings.
Close.
You want to sit there as well and protect?
Bring it in. Bring it down.
Oh, he got that little rub underneath.
Pretty nice.
Very, very nice.
Really nice.
Just knowing the angles.
Good angle over there.
Yeah, it's useful.
Good angle.
The high side double was dangerous, and they recognized it and knew they had a couple options with this shot.
Went through a little cleaner than I thought it would. I thought it was hard to squeeze.
That hard too, like nice, like a
Yeah.
little bit more than some.
Make that. Do you think that goes?
No.
No?
You always want to have two shots if you can, because the opponent usually can't take them both away. Gunnlaugson's got this. He's got that. You really can't take them both away.
But even if it doesn't, once
Nice
you
setup shot here. They get a chance to score a couple here at least.
I think we slash that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peel.
Yeah. I think we have to slash this.
Okay.
There's just getting too many yellow stones
Make
in
the
the
double off the
rings
top. The red might also
to ignore
work from
them,
the back.
Yeah.
especially when Gunnlaugson's got hammer.
Might get all three this way. If you hit about half the shot rock, the red one will go straight back.
3/4.
No.
But if you ever jam it,
2/3.
Jason's drawing for at least three. Can't miss this wide, and that's been the tendency here.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Yep. Yes.
Hard, buddy.
Whoa.
Nearly made it. Touched it over enough, though, that leaves Murphy sitting the shot rock back 4.
Close to being perfect.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, close. But advantage and skip the numbers after 6. And it's Gunnlaugson comfortably. Who would ever thought you'd see that? Gunnlaugson at a 97% on his draw weight. Advantage hits, but overall, the better game for Jason Gunnlaugson with those 2 stolen points. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. Equipped for a new world.
Overweight. Okay.
Well, it really has been his draws that have put points on the board. A couple stolen points, some forces.
Little in-betweener here. These are tricky too. Just I guess quiet hack weight here. Nothing big.
Little light.
Brooms can certainly hold it in this spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's light.
Off.
Curl. Curl.
Curl hard.
Get it curling early.
Gotta
Oh,
go to
Dinah.
hit it.
Get it curling.
Hard curl.
Oh boy.
Harder, Ian.
Keep going. Oh, no roll, no roll, no roll. That works.
Okay.
Not really.
Ooh.
Jeez. Sorry, guys.
That wasn't close.
Big
Must
hack.
have backed that up.
Was it?
I think big hack.
Just a heavy set.
A good result. Just a little flip. Just a little and like
I didn't hate it out of my hand because, like I said, I could touch the wide one.
yeah, it tracked back like till 3/4 of the way
Yeah,
there.
and on that straight spot, it's just a little back motion on release, and then the brusher said he was a touch heavier too, so the combination.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Certainly they'd have it figured out with playing with Alex long enough now, but Alex being left-handed, that spot will curl for him. Versus Jason's out turn and tracked it back a bit.
Yeah. The worst feeling is you could tell Jason couldn't feel it. Like, that's a bad feeling as a skip when you can't feel that motion.
Just have to be frozen on the nose.
Okay.
So line's the most important.
Okay.
Whoever did jiggle it, if the line is okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
How did Paul's just light?
He was light. 85, 90.
Yeah. So probably not 90. Like 85.
85.
85. Yeah. No bounce. Top 4. No bounce.
Freeze it. You have to be frozen.
Top 4.
Whoa.
No bounce.
Whoa, line.
Line's good.
You have to be frozen.
Whoa, line. Scott to clean. Scott to clean. No, line's good.
Line's good.
Whoa.
A little heavy. Okay.
Well then.
It's fine if it's whoa.
Has to get the
Line's
nose,
good.
Paul.
Whoa.
Has to get the nose.
Whoa.
And doesn't.
Okay.
Is he just getting caught here?
Yeah, they just from previous games, it's just hard to get it out of the memory bank, and it's just not. They got to tighten that ice up a hair. Look at Jason's last one. You know, he missed by a foot wide. It's just not a ton of curl here right now. It's brilliant surface, and it's been the same all the game, but it's just making that adjustment from previous games.
Out there and draw the button.
That's where the team has to, even the brushers have to say, hey, we're just not brushing anything to hold it. So tight ice it. I was hopeful because they did actually this end rub on a guard. So.
Yes. And he's not far off in fairness, but enough. There's a tap for 2 here.
Big hair or a foot in front of my rock there. I need some.
You get it?
Or a little hair, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Draw the button ice, you think, here? Yeah, I think so.
I think,
gives
yeah,
us a
to
chance
make sure we
sweep
get the inside. Yeah.
There's the point. The broom's only about 3 inches outside edge of the 4-foot. That's a lot straighter than we watched yesterday.
So just across the nose, tap it back, roll inside towards center line for a possible 2 here.
Can't be Connor.
When we can.
Jason Gunnlaugson.
Go if you need to with Ian.
Line's
good. Line's good.
Wait's there.
Line's real good.
Wait's there.
Line's perfect.
We're right on the T line.
We're right on the T.
That's where we need to be.
Just judge it to the T. You're just barely catching the red right now.
Just touch it over, and he'll draw it there himself. What a draw. 94%. And worth every point. Picks up 2. Gunnlaugson leads it.
Yeah, just don't hit it early.
Another update for you, this tiebreaker between William Lyburn out of the Granite in Winnipeg against Brampton Curling Club's Dana Durrell. Lyburn trying to get himself back into it.
Girl! No. Girl! Clean!
And that will be good enough for 2, so he'll pick up the 2. It is still Durrell leading by a couple. My apologies, I misspoke about this Durrell team. Dana Durrell skips it. Kevin Flew-Welling is the 3rd, David Staples the 2nd, and Sean Harrison is the lead. They're coached by Ian Tetley, Canadian world champion.
You don't need to kill this one.
So my apologies to the Durrell team. I got the day right. It's Saturday.
Wait's good.
A little tight. Line's a little tight.
Just through weight.
Yep.
Jason Gunnlaugson has gotten everything right, it seems, so far. He leads by 2.
Just through. Wait's good.
No, it's been all his draws, putting all their points on the board. Freezes in the first end. Last end right to the pin.
Good shot, Phil.
Phil.
Back. He goes under.
You gotta feel bad for Jamie. I mean, it basically has just been his ice. His weight's been close.
Control, bud.
Yeah, he had to come around through the port 2 ends ago, and it wrecked on the wide guard. Then he made the angle raise with his next one to keep him in it. Same thing there, just a little wide.
The problem now is these guys are such good hitters, and drawers got them to this lead, and now they can run away with a lead pretty easily.
That is the story, isn't it? The problem was how well they drew, and now the problem is how well they're going to hit. Maybe they're good.
Oh,
Scott Zachary.
Easy. A little tighter than that.
We in?
Tight. Should be all right, eh?
It's close.
Yeah.
This may be way off
Good,
base. Cheryl, but I'm just wondering here as a watching, you know, you always put these guards up. Your Gunnlaugson is sitting one for sure, maybe even two. Well, it's just one. I know you don't necessarily want to take the play into the house, but what would be wrong with trying to survive an end by just splitting the rings?
Well, you could. I think, you know, they've got the lead right now. They don't want to give Murphy any kind of corners to use or come behind. So for them just to keep, and they might get a chance like this rolling in.
But I mean, if you're Murphy, I mean, you're trying to battle back here. Could you not try to survive playing it?
No reason to tickle it, I don't think.
Playing it in the, splitting the house. I know you're going to hit and roll both sides and try to bring the stones close together, but putting up guards doesn't seem to work. Could Murphy try to play the game in the rings?
I think he will, Cheryl, at some point, but to do it really early and hope that Gunnlaugson's team doesn't make a double eventually, or you roll to the wrong spot, it's just asking a lot. You could.
Okay.
You really could, but I think
it's timing, is it?
Yeah, I think they're going to delay as long as they can. Then they'll hammer that top one, roll somewhere, and then Jason might only have one or two tries to make that double.
Okay.
And it is Saturday.
Thank you.
And I'm Cheryl.
Yeah, well.
Jam on the back.
Wow.
It's probably possible, but I'm not too worried.
You can. You can.
It's definitely possible.
It is funny.
Hey? It's possible, yeah. Okay. I like a third.
People won't know this. As you get older sometimes, your mind goes into pause.
That's right.
Right? Somewhere along the line, someone's hit the pause button, and you go, no, but forward, hit forward. Hit play, hit play.
And don't skip.
Don't skip.
Yep. Whoa. Yes! Whoa! Whoa!
Chance for the double.
Gotta go for third.
Yeah, you got it stuffed at the back. So Gunnlaugson continues to sit to one, but now do you play it and roll away, or do you sit there?
I think I might try the freeze with this first one.
Okay.
They almost jammed this.
That was about a third.
Sorry?
It was maybe just.
Yeah, you can tap it out, but it just gives them that easy double, and it's the wrong team to leave it for. So just freeze this up here. Show a bit of patience. No hurry to sit two.
Oh, they make this one really look good.
Freeze it. Make sure you're frozen, guys.
What he said? It's good.
Get her back here. Line's great. Line's great. Freeze it up. Scott in.
We're there.
Line's good. Scott in if anybody.
Wait's
Can't
good.
really bounce it too much. Stay with it, Phil. Scott's dropping.
Bumping.
Good boy. Duty.
Shot.
Shot, Paul.
Stop, Paul.
Now we're in the nose peel.
Ideally, would love to curl another inch. You can see a straight back double is available. Just one more inch of curl.
Whoa!
Curl.
Hang straight, get it over.
Curl.
Make sure one goes.
Okay.
Get that
Okay,
right
nice
out,
shot.
Connor. Okay. Ah, that's fine. Good try.
There's kind of the delay there, Vic. Now you've got a chance to set the two.
Good job. Great throws on both.
Only two tries for Jason to make the two-ender go away here.
It's nice to be right once in a while.
Hard to hold here.
Yeah, I made it better for sure.
87.
An early check mark.
87.
The trick with this is they're going to have to make sure they're back even. Easily you could set up a double if you don't. You don't have a lot of
There's not much room there, is there?
No.
Yeah.
You're throwing
right
it
now.
to be back there.
Yeah.
Pull back 8 foot.
As we pull back in. Make it good.
Looks like you got to go to me.
Too good.
Think that Paul's a little gun shy now with his draws, or?
Yeah, you sure can't be heavy here. It's you lose your deuce. Light would be an option.
Keep going. Keep going, bud. Keep going. That's good. That's good.
Oh, I tell you what, great brushing there. Full credit to Phil Crowell and Scott Zachary. I think they got more out of that than they maybe expected.
Yeah, because the pro miss was light. You couldn't throw that through, obviously, but you wanted it back that far.
That looks good.
Okay.
Nice throw.
Should make it a little easier. What do you think speed is there?
87.
Roughly.
0.6. I like it.
I'll try and spring this as close as they can to shot stone, and maybe they get a chance at a double.
Little light. This is light.
Yep. Hard then.
Yep.
Both.
Hard.
Hard.
Weight's good.
Right out. Hard.
Whoa, whoa. Weight's good.
Clean.
Right in the nose. Nice throw, Jake.
Right on the nose it is.
What'd you get on Paul?
87.
Okay.
Real nice throw. Where is it?
87.
It's a ball gas.
So talk me through this. He's going to play the corner freeze on this?
He is.
If you hit it, then you're higher in the house, then there's a double. Is that right?
The double.
And if you freeze this perfectly, only he'll play the open.
They'd have to hit the open one.
Never mind, Vic.
But but you're right. Gunnlaugson was hoping there would have been a hit here from Jamie Murphy, and then that angle's there for the double.
I'm surprised Jason didn't try harder to spring. Like he was playing the nose the whole time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Roll it over.
I think he thought they would hit. They really do.
Hard line. Yes. Hard line.
Boy, this isn't heavy.
Hard line.
His draw weights have let him down.
Hard, you got it.
Hard.
Hard, you got it.
Hard, guys.
They made the first one
Hard.
by Fleming. Now they have to really dig here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Pull back on it.
Yeah, he did.
Just didn't extend, they're saying.
Trying to be a little too perfect?
Probably.
Yeah, and maybe just not believing what the weight is, and then you play a bit.
I don't want to go any softer because, like I said, even if we roll out, his shot's hard.
His weight's been good. It's been his line. I was surprised when he asked Paul, you know, what's the weight like? It's like he's just not certain of the paths.
Yes. I could be back to what Vic said earlier, where they don't play enough games on this type of ice. Paul and Jamie Murphy are used to this type of surface, you know, once every 3 years or something. So it pays to play as many games as you can on arena surfaces.
Yep. Touchdown. Yep.
I don't want to sweep.
Well, you know,
Hard.
Hard.
I think it's the pressure of the moment.
Well, that's.
Yep.
I really do. I mean,
I don't disagree with that either.
He knows he has to have it.
Yeah.
You're looking, you're two down, you know you need the two.
No, that's true.
And just maybe trying to place it there instead of throw it there.
Yeah, you think so much about the outcome, and you don't do all the little things that just make the shot.
And you know, too, it's
A little more, Paul.
Russ, we often talk about, okay, it's the drawing, the hitting. The champions sometimes are made between the ears.
Oh, for sure. No question.
Well, at this level, that's pretty much what it is. That's the only difference between most of these teams.
Control.
Yep.
Clean. Control.
Clean it.
Clean.
Right to it. Yep.
Clean. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Throw. For the single. For Jamie Murphy. He had it set up for a possible deuce. Very pretty along the seashore here in Summerside. Many of the teams were posting pictures on social media of their accommodations. as we drop in on the game between William Lyburn out of the Granton, Winnipeg, Dana Durrell from Brampton. Huge brush. Sean Harrison trying to hold it, and it looks like it will be a steal of one. Or Durrell does get the single. My apology. So he takes a 7-4 lead. And quickly over to Madaw against Einarson, as Einarson appears to be sitting the one at the top of the button. Final stone to come from Sherry Madaw.
Really small port here, Cheryl. I think it's doable, but it's awfully small. But if you get through, it's should be able to chap that out of there. They're going to play the run, actually.
They are.
They're going to angle back the yellow stone. Joanne Rizzo calling line, and they'll just run it by that top rock. So it's a steal of one for Einarson.
Wow, that was close. That was so close.
And so that ties it at 5. Madaw will have last rock coming home.
Let's take the shooter.
5-4 in our featured game
Control.
on this tie-breaking Saturday morning.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Last rock, the hammer belonging to Jason Gunnlaugson, playing the Yellowstones
Weight's
here
good.
in the ninth.
Hard. Whoa.
I thought they might throw up the second guard here. They had one earlier, got tipped off. Oh, look at this.
And we're underneath.
Oh,
goes Scott Zachary.
Guess you could do that. Beautiful.
Nice shot, Scott.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
shot.
Good sweep.
Yeah, right there.
Girl!
Really good.
Girl!
Go, 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 go.
And enough.
Great shot.
Real good.
Nice.
A little unlucky.
Just anymore.
Oh, but what a good shot. Opens up the center, too. Leaves the 4-foot
Nice
open.
shot, bud.
Make this good. Top 4.
Yeah,
Top
okay,
8.
buddy. Very good.
Even if this is behind the tee line, you train your brushers to keep it in the front half, but you have to bury this.
Weight's pretty close.
Yeah, weight's good.
Hey, clean it then.
Line's good. Fine.
Clean it then. Line's okay.
Line's good. Top 4.
A little bit of room
Oh,
right
not
now.
too deep.
Paul Fleming had
T-line.
one here
Hey,
early in
go
the game
forward,
and
the
just
tee is
didn't
good.
finish.
Back 4.
That looks heavy.
Touch heavy. Line's great. What do you think? Leave it?
Just let it work.
Whoa,
Go ahead,
Paul.
Go ahead,
Whoa, Paul. No, Paul. Okay, bud. Good.
Pretty
And
nice.
Back they go, hanging onto the back edge of the 4.
Run or freeze? Peel.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
You got him thinking.
the only way
What
we
would
get in trouble.
Half rock.
rest of the team wants to peel, but Jason for a moment was thinking, come on down to it. Why?
Well, that's his chance of getting his deuce, but you don't want to get forced here. I like this peel. Last thing you want to do is get forced to one.
Pearl. Need a piece.
Blank end's good, or a deuce. And a deuce isn't setting up good.
Good shot. Sorry.
Scared it.
Okay.
Was that halfway? Or?
Team Murphy's done their job too, though. They make everything here they can.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to blank.
Paul Fleming.
Halfway. Halfway.
Line looks good.
Line's good. Halfway.
Can't leave this high.
Yep. Hard. Halfway. Yes.
Go for weight. Go for weight. Hard.
Yep.
Everything. Good.
Very nice guard.
Half rocks close.
You'd love to hit this and have Alex roll over to that corner yellow and get lucky and roll in the rings. It's worth a try.
Keep going, Ian.
Carl!
We're going to get something here.
Sit in the house.
And now just too much as it bounces off the back. You heard Gunnlaugson say, sit. Too much weight.
So close.
Close.
Hey, Paul, put it back.
Halfway high.
Switch? What?
Hard for weight, guys.
Come on.
Hard for weight, guys.
Come on.
Really gotta go.
Come on, go. Hard. Keep going, guys. Every bit. Every bit. Come on, Murph. Keep going.
Good sweeping, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's open now at the back. So are you teased here?
I think you can make a move on this. I really do, because it keeps your blank alive.
Absolutely.
But you can. This is the part of curling that's so much fun. Is
We just gotta make it. That's the right way.
you hit it, you're leaving a guard. Fleming or Murphy goes around the guard. You might give up a steal, and you're thinking, why did I hit it? But I think this is the right call, Cheryl.
As long as you stay in the rings.
Back at the broom. You can really hold it.
Because then that'll make Murphy think.
Okay. All right. Would you ever, being up by one,
Forward.
No, it's heavy.
ignore it and use the guard and be shot rock?
Yes. Forward.
Yeah, you could, Vic, for sure. Again, though, that could be your risk of getting forced. You ever come down deep, they freeze down on top of you, and you just don't want to do that.
Okay.
Blank or score multiple.
No roll. No roll. It's good.
Real nice.
Perfect. Boy, Alex Forrest has played a wonderful game here.
Great spot.
Even when he misses, it's so close.
Just a hair thicker on that first one, eh?
Yeah,
Just.
but very close. I got the line call right for once in the world and just didn't make it.
But you're here, it's still just open.
Can we dead freeze on the out turn?
I don't think the freeze is a call. I think it's either here or we play a little hit and roll. If you're going to freeze, you can just play the in-turn.
Okay, I just thought it might have been such new territory out there.
You could play the come around, just half buried top forefoot, and then that back yellow one's a problem rock for Gunnlaugson.
Nose hits it. And then.
What about a tight center?
Yeah. Is the hit and roll no good?
Well, it's just that guard is so high.
But then we make it on the next one, or we
Yeah.
freeze if he's in this area.
Right.
What do you like?
What do you like, Scotty?
Really too long.
What are you feeling?
I think we play the tight center. I think he's going, and it's going to be a little tricky.
Want to try to make a good one here? And
It doesn't need to be that good. You actually want to show him like.
Yeah,
ah.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the in turn though.
Show him a little bit on his out turn there.
And we can also hit and roll, and then draw my last one.
Or tight center.
Or tight center.
I know it's aggressive, but
Yeah, I just hate to give him two.
yeah. But if he
game over with
yeah.
Okay, what do we like?
Come on, the hit and roll.
I like the hit and roll too, Paul.
If he knows, then we freeze it.
Okay.
Make the hit and roll. If it's dead perfect, it's pretty good.
Okay.
I feel like part of this call is maybe Jamie's confidence in the draw.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. The problem with this one is, unless you roll perfectly buried, Jason hits and stays, then you have to do what? You ignore it, go around that long guard. If it's not perfect, it's a tap for 2 to go up 3. Or you have to make the hit and roll a second time. So a hit and roll, even at this level on perfect ice like we have here, the odds are like way less than 50%.
I liked your call to come around just top 4.
Forward, forward.
You only have to bury part of it. You might give up a bunch, but you can't let them blank.
Yep. Hard, Scott. Hard.
Got her, buddy.
Hard.
Scott Zachary.
Hard.
Trying to get this little roll. Sure does. And in behind and just pops out. But it is back at the tee line.
Stick it anywhere, but stick a piece of 4 if you can.
Connor and Ian have swept every rock that's hit, like one end to the other. Tired just watching.
Nice shot.
Almost held that one.
I don't know if that's the right color or not.
Might have a hit and roll here coming up.
Yeah.
It. Right here.
So here's a good example. Just almost perfect, but it really isn't. Jason should be able to get this if he can hang around, and they got a big decision to make.
The only thing this spot was that straight spot where Jason poked that one out, and
right.
So the weight will be kind of the critical. Don't overthrow it, and no back motion on it.
Pretty quiet. Really light. No handle.
No handle.
Hard. Hard. Off. Whoa. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard to it. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Really close. No handle.
Hard.
Whoa. No,
hard
it's good. It's rolling like a foot or two.
Right to the forefoot. Edge of the foot.
Really good.
Great shot.
Good spot.
Just incredible weight. It's never overthrown. He's not overthrown one of those soft hits. In fact, they seem underthrown to me almost, but they're perfect.
I think so. I mean, you'd have to have a perfect freeze.
What does that say? Just he's on his game today? Is it as simple as that?
Well, in understanding that this ice is straighter, and so the overthrows are going to get nothing out of it, I think that's just really catching onto the ice quick, and that's usually the team that ends up with the win at the end is the one that figures it out fastest, and they've just really adapted to knowing that they can underthrow them and the brushers can hold it all the time.
Easy ice to catch on to too, isn't it? I talked to Jason and asked him that before the game, and he said, oh, it's fantastic. And that's part of it, right? It's just that confidence level. He's feeling it. Now they have to, again, the below 50% chance of hitting and rolling buried here.
Good board.
This is where it was dead straight, where you mentioned Jason missed.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't kill yourself, bud. Don't kill yourself.
Okay.
Well, our first final is in the men's tie-breaking game. And Dana Durrell out of Brampton is a 7-5 winner over William Lyburn. And so Durrell and his team from the Brampton Curling Club will now move on to a second tiebreaker against Kingston's Greg Balsden. And that will determine the third and final playoff team in that pool.
Clean. Sweep. Yep. A little bit. Hard. Good. Clean.
Nice throw, Jay.
Attaboy, Jay.
And away it goes. Jason Gunnlaugson. All-important blank to control the last rock. He has the lead.
It doesn't work so good.
We are in Summerside for the Road to the Roar on this Remembrance Day. Toronto Raptors have won a couple in a row. They're now 7-4. And Sprite Raptors basketball Tuesday with a game between the Raptors and the Rockets. Coverage begins at 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 1, 4, and 5. Here at Credit Union Place, where everything's working very well. You see, when you hear the countdown, 3, 2, 1, that's when you're supposed to stop talking.
I'm sorry, I got so caught up watching the game.
Really?
Sorry.
What are you, new?
A true fan, Cheryl.
It's early in the year, all right. Forgot my mute button.
Yeah. We wish we could have the mute button over here.
We're not going to forget it for you.
Yeah. So here we go to the final end, 5-4. Gunnlaugson after that blank. And the team from the Granite does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Only Alex right now.
Right
We'd
to
like
it.
Alex
Right
anytime.
to it.
We only want Alex sweeping.
You a little bit,
I think we're bouncing here right now.
Okay. I think we're bouncing. I agree with you.
Barely. Did I go?
You can go. Yeah, you can go. You can go. We're close enough. You can go. You can't hurt it, I don't think.
Good.
Nice shot.
Good shooting, Connor.
Attaboy. Yeah, good sweeping, guys.
Also on the ice, women's tiebreaker. And you can see the double is set up here for Carrie Anderson. It is the final stone with Madaw having the last rock in this 5-5 tie. And not a lick to it, and so just touches it over. And Madaw will score the one for the win. 6-5. Madaw is your winner. And so, with that, Sherry Madaw, who 4 years ago lost the final to go to Sochi, will pick up the third place in that group, along with McCarville and Mayer. And Anderson's run comes to an end.
Half rock.
One of the favorites, too, in Anderson. They've
Tons of time, Ian. Line it
had
up good.
2 or 3 solid years.
You got it, bud.
Oh, and that, you know, to miss that way, too, that's her bread and butter shot. She doesn't miss many of those.
If she ever made that, Sherry would have had a real tough one.
Clean. Whoa. Nice.
Throw.
Great shooting, Connor.
Get her back up there, bud. Yeah. High guard, Scott.
Jamie Murphy's got one in the rings, not shot rock yet. He's going to keep protecting it. He has to keep something in the middle here for later in the end. He has to get to the button at some point. These are tricky. In some events, you see the slide pass slowing down a bit. You know, 10th end, 2 practices. It's a lot of time on the ice to wear that pebble down. But in this case, it's so good. You can easily overthrow this.
Whoa, Phil. It's fine.
Nicely done.
The lonely rock.
Yeah. Go for it. Phil.
Which way? Can you make it?
I think we make it.
I think you guys make the out turn.
3/4.
Feels fine, Ian.
Phil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Out turn.
Left-hand side, right where the broom is the contact point, so you can hit the right side of the second guard behind Jason. You might get the third red one.
Clean lightly.
Bad throw. Real bad.
Beauty.
Ian McMillan.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
Wow. Good, Ian. Attaboy.
Wobbly.
Oh, that's good.
He slid a little tight, put it back, and they were a little worried whether to touch it or not.
It's that pressure again, though, isn't it? You know, if you make all the reds go away, you win.
Whoa. Clean it.
Think we're good, Scott.
Good.
Whoa. Scott to clean.
Weight's good.
Full over center.
Whoa. Whoa.
Real good.
Nice shot. Shot, Paul. Throw, bud.
Half rock.
I'm there, same shot.
Clean.
Just clean. You can clean.
Clean.
Alex Forrest.
Quarter.
Yeah, quarter.
He's had such a solid game, 96%.
I think all 4, you know, I mean, look at the setup shots, to my mind, Russ, have been good. I really like the way this front end has managed the stones. I think they've let nothing get away from them. They've judged them all well.
Slightly better ice reading, I believe, too, which is you'd think it would be the other way in a big game like this with the veterans against the younger players. But you know, Jason's been around a long time. The young team in front of him's had a lot of experience, too. So
Like a little more.
really impressive. What are they at now? 94.
As a team, compared to 85.
No, you're okay.
Got to get a little bit of curl.
What?
A little bit of curl.
Whoa.
Full over center, I think's better.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hey.
How about Paul?
Shot, buddy.
So further to that point, let's check the game story, and it's a 1-point lead for Gunnlaugson. And really, you know, when you think about it, his draw weight has been exceptional, and with a distinct advantage over Jamie Murphy. Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And timeout's been called by Murphy. This is his second and last.
Or just try and move that a rock and just try and sit there.
What if you draw around the center equal with the yellow so he can't slash it this way?
It's got to be past it a little bit.
Can't be past it. He'll double him out.
Yeah, but it can't be beside it because it's still. He makes the double, he loses the shooter.
I think we need to disturb this or this now.
Yeah, the red one's not helping us.
We can always move that to there and just sit right there.
Yeah, with a little flop.
Leaves that one open. You've got the guard. He's peeling the guards.
It's not bad.
You could even move the red and
try
roll
and whiff that to there to be number 3 and roll it like Phil said.
Right.
What about just passing the yellow back and sitting 2? Let him make the double and then you come around.
Yeah, he's going to be full 4, Paul.
This one's hurting us, Paul.
Yeah, that one's hurting us.
I know, but so is that.
Yeah.
Like you said, we got to make it. We got to get that out
later, though. All I want to do is disturb one of these. It doesn't have to be this one right now. I don't mind Phil's call.
Yeah, I like that better than the yellow.
And just get that to there. We could always use it as an in-off if we ever had to. What do you think he's doing if we get that to there and go there?
He's peeling.
Probably peeling.
And then we hit this delay 3, and it could be like really tricky double.
Whoa, yeah, but you got to watch.
Just get it right to there.
Yeah. Then you'd have one here and one here, and then you'd...
No, we're gonna have
Yeah.
I like that call, Paul.
Okay, so you want to get this guy
right here,
right to the tee line?
Yes.
All right.
So I think we want to hit 1/3 of a stone.
Yeah, and sit 2 and 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I really like this call because if they do sit 2 and 3, one of them's possibly buried. Jason's probably peeling the guard.
Go, bud.
Then you can hit the shot rockets at 3.
Got to make him hit against.
Well, and they realize their own stone is a benefit to Gunnlaugson, so they're going to try and kind of move it back.
Pyramid.
Yeah, unless there's some auto.
Yeah. Because like he's got a good steal point right now, like steal guard right now.
Yeah.
Like, his guard's in the perfect spot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit for line.
Hard, Phil.
Weight's good.
Come on.
Yeah, keep it out there.
Hard, Phil.
Weight's good.
Hard.
Yeah, keep it out there.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
Oh.
Phil Crowell gets that inside roll, and he'll be shot rock tee line edge of the button.
Nose, I think.
Not bad.
Not bad, Murph.
2 and 3.
Not bad.
Just a hair thicker. Wouldn't
not
have rolled
bad.
quite as
Not
far.
bad.
Good. But you can definitely go low, and then he's going like here or something, right?
What if I just peel out?
So you just peel this one off.
Yeah.
Then you got.
Then he does this.
Yeah.
And you
we
gotta
can
do this.
nose this too. Because what's the danger if we nose it? Like even
Nothing.
if you roll a little bit, he can't.
And
make
if I
the double.
hack and take the guard off,
he can't
that's
make
fine.
the double. If you nose
You're gonna
it,
do this?
yeah. If you nose it, even if
Yeah.
we roll a little bit, Alex, he can't make this double without killing that, and then we're just drawing anyway.
Okay.
You like that, guys?
The only problem with this is timeout, yellow. The only problem with this is that we make this, then he nuts the run, and he's sunk, and he might be too sunk. Because we're not getting the back one out if we nose.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you're trying to nose. Like I'm okay with just doing that even.
Yeah.
Away
What
from
about
the
just
hole.
ripping it?
Away from the hole or the.
He makes it
Like
buried.
rots,
He
right?
makes it
The
buried.
buried
then we have
shot's not
10.
easy, but I
No,
mean,
it's not easy.
even if he
No.
noses it, it's tough for us. What do?
Yeah.
We're slashing at the double, which could jam. Like, I don't know. I just like the peel the guard at the corner one. That's my favorite call.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
Jay, if you play this though, don't you have both sides then?
Well, where do you want to stick?
Just edge of 4, right
I think
there.
if you can beat this one, that's great.
Because he
But
can't.
away
Exactly.
from the run double, right? If you nose, it's fine.
Yeah, but he still is going to get to here on, and then we're going to have to draw the.
you
bloody-
rip
No,
the
then you
guard.
just gotta move.
Or then you come off of this and just nudge it into the side of it.
What?
Then yeah.
No, but I'm saying he's just gonna chop this a little bit, go right there. He's almost on the white, and I'm drawing white against the
He'll be 4 inches off the white. He'll be like here.
Whatever you see, Jay.
Yeah.
What do you see, bud?
Well, if we peel it, what's the worst case scenario?
He's going to lie 3.
He's going to nose and sit like here is his hope.
Yeah, I guess
and you might not be
it
able to nose for
it
shot.
might be a
He's
gimme.
lying 3.
You might not be able to nose for shot either.
Okay, Jay.
I'm fine with that.
I think that's the shot.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, if you
That
make
guard's
it's the
amazing
best.
for him.
Yep.
If he gets it behind it, he steals one.
Okay.
Well said. He's going to have a shot. Could be tricky, but he's going to have something if he gets rid of this. If you leave that, Jamie Murphy goes right around perfect, he might not have anything. I'd love to get this red on the left-hand side of Alex there to get it out of there on the way by.
Off the yellow, kill all the reds.
Really skips preference, isn't it?
Rock,
there's always 4 or 5 options you can argue about after the game's over. He's got to find the one he wants to make.
And Jason saw this right from the start. That's what he wanted to
Whoa.
play.
Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
They left him alone this time.
Go! That boy, Jay. Beauty.
So he'll get rid of one in the house as well, open everything up.
Sorry, Alex.
Turn your lights. Probably out, eh? Yeah.
What kind of weight?
Good board.
Yeah.
Interesting though. What do you see his eyes now? You can see the intensity building here.
Right on top. Yep.
Just hear it in their voices too. A lot of discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting a little higher too.
You want to roll perfect. If you roll anywhere else, there'll be a gimme double. The other options hit it dead on and hope that Jason doesn't roll a foot or so. These are always you roll an inch left, inch right, and it just gives him such an easy shot.
Board. Board. Whoa. Yes. Just board. Hey. Yes. Hey.
Sit. Oh, just too far. Just an inch too far.
They're not frozen enough to sit there.
Well, they would be if Jason hits it on the wrong side, but
Okay.
History says he won't do that.
He can spill them both. Right?
Yeah, dead on.
And just a little bit of separation as well.
Little less ice,
That
Alex.
rock stops right there, and it's lined up in the back when he can't do anything with it.
Oh, that was almost
A chance to steal 2 even.
perfect.
Yeah, the only error here is if he hits it on the right-hand half.
So a chance to win it here. He leads 5-4. Jason Gunnlaugson to pick up the 3rd spot in the pool.
Attaboy, Skipper.
Attaboy, Skipper, and away they go. And they'll add one more. Gunnlaugson will pick up the single, make the final. Gunnlaugson wins it. 6-4 over Jamie Murphy. And so now he will pick up 3rd spot in the pool along with Howard and Morris. And now they'll move on.
Thank you.
And it's the end of the line for Jamie Murphy and the team from the Halifax Curling Club. So coming up at 1:30 today, we will have Howard against Brendan Botcher as one plays 2 from the other group. Thomas plays Morris, 1 against 2. And then the winners, of course, will move on to play for one of the 2 spots. That's when we join you at 1:30. Meanwhile, on the women's side, coming up at 1:30, Tippin against Mayer, Rock against McCarville again, same scenario. 1 against 2, and then the winners will go on to play for one of the women's spots when we join you again at 1:30 Eastern Time as the road to the Roar continues.
The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2017 Home Hardware Road to the Roar is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. By New Holland, equipped for a new world. And by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
So the road continues, and we'll turn our attention now to the group play. These are the playoffs now after the tiebreaker. And at 12:30 Eastern Time, it'll be Glenn Howard, the only team to go through undefeated, 6 straight wins as he plays Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton, Alberta. It's the road to the roar, the first step to seeing who will represent Canada in Korea, and it's all here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.